I'm jacking to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
You can't buy a best friend. You can love them, walk them, pet them, and care for them, whether they want you to or not. You can take a picture or 50. You can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that, but you can adopt one. There are millions of pets waiting for a best friend just like you. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. Improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to health care and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
Milwaukee Black Talk lives here on 101.7 FM and 1510 AM, W269DL Milwaukee, a Milwaukee Black media company.
Happy Tuesday, Milwaukee! Welcome to the Tapped In with Jazz Tyler. Taco Tuesdays. Shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to the chat. We going in today. Hope everybody had a beautiful day today. We got a lot to talk about. Got some special guests in the building. Dodson Bennett. He is the marketing manager for Timberland. He will be joining us at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Extremely great guy. I had the opportunity to work with him at the Iverson Classic when he was working for Reebok, and now he's currently the marketing manager at Timberland, which is super dope. So we're going to talk culture, what it looks like for someone of his caliber and ethnicity to work in such a large organization. But before we get into all of that, I would be crazy not to address the issue at hand, and that is Giannis leaving the Milwaukee Bucks. I know everybody got their pennies in a bunch. It's a big deal. If you follow him on social media, you see that he's been posting subliminal messages really like the past 2 months, almost like really the past year on and off. It's like a bad relationship. Like when you get into it with your spouse or your mate and you don't want to say something directly, you just post something on social media. Giannis been giving those vibes the past year. So I don't know what it's going to look like with him and B Port is going to Miami. But what I will say is I'm not sure if the return that we are receiving in Milwaukee is worth Giannis and B Portis. No disrespect to those players, but the math ain't mathing. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like. I want to hear from you. 833-212-1017. Do you think that Milwaukee did enough to keep Giannis? I honestly don't believe so. That's my personal opinion. I just feel like a lot could have been done more to make sure that we were able to keep such a huge player. And not only that, it's a loyalty thing too. I feel like a lot of times when we have players like that give their all and they request certain things, to my knowledge, all he wanted was just a solid team, which is not too much to ask for. I mean, after all, he did bring us a championship after so many years. But I feel like we could have done a better job at providing him with better players, not just from a franchise stance, but also city-wise. Like, a lot of players in the NBA do not want to live in Milwaukee. Milwaukee closes early. There's not a lot of stuff to do. I know Damian Lillard, he was probably the first person to be as outspoken about that. So, I don't know, man. We got some work to do.
Yeah, he was at R&B Tuesday every week.
Yeah, but you can still, I mean, you're going to make the best of it, right? Like, if you have to be here, you have to be here because you're going to get paid. But when you coming from the West Coast to a city like Milwaukee, completely different. The vibes is different. Everything closes early. A lot of them are used to going into, you know, like back in the day when we had, I call it the All-Star team, Ray Allen, Big Dog. They used to be, you know, in the inner city. Not a lot of Bucks players are able to go into the inner city these days, let alone downtown, because things close too early. So is it a matter of the Bucks needing to pick players that actually work like an entire team, rebuilding the team? Or is it a matter of the city needs to build the city of Milwaukee up so that people will actually want to stay here, right? That's a huge organization. And we've always had some amazing players. But because everything is different in the city of Milwaukee, it's hard to keep people like a Giannis that wants to stay. And the fact that he was willing to and has for so long, and all he requested was to have a solid team. I mean, we just got to make better decisions. At least if you're going to trade them, you know, have somebody of that's equal. That's all I'm saying. Like, again, personal opinions. No, I don't. You know, I'm not trying to take shots at the new guys coming. But, again, the math is not mathing. The math ain't mathing. I don't know if this is a good look for the city. I don't know if, you know, the next 4 players who are going to join the Bucks, I don't know if they'll be able to take us to another championship. I mean, the only positive thing about it, I assume, is Tyler Hero is from here, if I'm not mistaken. But other than that, if they're trying to get another championship, I don't know if this was the right decision. I don't know. It's a bad look, man. It's a bad look. We need help. Man down, man down. We need help. I don't know what this next season is going to look like. I can imagine a lot of there'll be some decreases in sales when it comes to fans. When you get rid of a franchise player and then you do it the way that it was done, there was no official, you know, conversation about it. No one really knows like what is going on. So I don't know. As a longtime Bucks fan, like, it hurted to see Ray Allen leave, to see, you know, that whole Sam Cassell, all of those guys. Like, we had such a great team, and we always have great players, and then they never stay. They never stay. At this time, the way that we're trying to build the city up, and with so many things going on around here, I don't know if that was the best decision. Hate to see him go. In other news too, I see they waived his brother, so I guess that was true as well. they got rid of Giannis' brother. Say he got to pack his bags and go too. I don't know where you gonna go, but you got to get on up out of here. You got to keep it pushing. Yeah, it's a sad day in Milwaukee, man. It's a sad day. Sad day in Milwaukee. Giannis, we love you. B. Portis, you know, we love you too, man. And we hope y'all still find a reason to come back, kick it with us sometimes, you know. Show us some love. We still love you. We didn't do it. The people didn't do it. It's not our fault. We're not the one who did it. Okay? So we want to see you back. All right. Today, we have a special guest, Dotson Bennett, coming up. But before we get into that, I have a question that I want to ask, right? I was talking to my homegirl last night, and some things happened. And one of the questions based off this situation I want to pose is, if you are married or in a serious relationship, should your partner have the password to your phone? Some people say if you have nothing to hide, hand over that phone. Others say trust means nothing if a code is there in the first place. Now, as someone who has been married before, and I was fairly young, what I will say is I agree that I guess it's levels. If you're dating, that's one thing. If you're married, that's another. Me personally, if I'm dating, or even if I'm married, I'm not trying to feel those chest pains. I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm not trying to not sleep at night. All right? Not saying that I'm almost positive that person is cheating on me, but I'm not willing to take that risk because I have before and I know how it feels. I know exactly how it feels. So to all the ladies and men out there, I mean, if that's something you want to do, go ahead. But for me personally, I think it boils down to that specific relationship. And again, there's levels to it. So on the dating piece, I can only speak for me. I'm not giving nobody I'm dating the password to my phone, and I'm not taking my password off of my phone. There's a difference between privacy and secrecy, right? I'm not being secretive. It's privacy. You haven't put in enough work to have access to my phone. That requires a lot of work, a lot of trust, a lot of loyalty, a lot of dedication. It has nothing to do with just, am I talking to this person or that person? But we all know in today's society that your phone is your life, right? And to give someone the password to your phone is like giving them the password to your safe. I don't know you like that, bruh. You got to put some work in. You got to put some work. You got to prove to me what they say on the 5 Heartbeats. Every night I got to fight to prove my love. You got to prove to me why. You need access to what I got going on. Now, if we make it past that stage and we get married, that's a little different. I wouldn't necessarily say, like, I need the password to your phone. I just feel like we shouldn't have passwords on our phone. Unless you have small children and you have some things, inside of your phone that you don't want them to see. That makes sense. But if I'm married to someone, I don't think either of us should have passwords on our phone. Dating, absolutely. Absolutely. I want to hear from you, Truth Nation. How do you feel? When is it too early to ask for the password to your partner's phone? And should you even have complete access? Let me know, 833-212-1017. I want to hear from you. We got to go to commercial break. I'm looking forward to speaking with you all about this. 101.7 The Truth.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom? She started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that you can be vulnerable and powerful. That taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love and who loves you. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Reading aloud to children sharpens their listening skills, expands their vocabularies, and nurtures a lifelong love of reading. That's why Reading is Fundamental, the nation's leading children's literacy nonprofit, offers free monthly read-alouds by popular authors through its Rally to Read program. Visit rallytoread.org to watch the read-alouds and discover exciting reading activities for school and home. Visit rallytoread.org today.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
When I met both of them, it was like my missing pieces were found. Like it was just like an instant, these are my kids. If you're considering adopting a teen, just do it. Kids need families. I don't care the age, everybody deserves a family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct at the American Family Insurance Studio in the beautiful heart of downtown Milwaukee. We got a special guest coming in at 5 o'clock, Dawson Bennett, who is the marketing manager for Timberland. But right now we are talking relationships. Ladies and men, gentlemen, when is it too early to ask for the password to your spouse's or partner's phone? And should there be a password anyways? Is that considered trust or control? Which one is it? We got the caller on the line. The caller, thank you so much for tapping in with us. How are you doing today?
Good afternoon, Jazz.
Good afternoon.
So, as a man who has been married and never had a code on my phone, the way that I view, and I did exist long before cell phones were a regular thing. So at some point I'll tell you about how that worked with the house to the land. But for me, anybody's phone who's an adult is like their purse or their wallet, or in my case, I play golf, my golf bag. I know if you touch it, I may not tell you that you touched it, but it will change my perception of you. Because what is it about me or you that makes you, if we're together, not trust me? And now I become suspicious of your motives once you feel the need to invade that privacy that you spoke of and the trust that you spoke of and the amount of work that would need to be put in for that to be of a concern to you. Because unless it's you're going on the phone because you're using the phone for, this is the line that we use to pay the mortgage, okay? Then now you have a reason to touch someone else's phone. Other than that, for me, it's a middle school juvenile thing for you to think you need to look for things that your intuition and your gut feeling actually probably told you if they're true.
You know what? I can't argue with you on that. I agree.
Don't God equip you with that? Because I think you said something about the chest pain.
Absolutely.
God equip you, Jazz, with that chest pain where when you know the way that this person looks at you isn't the same.
Absolutely.
The way that this person sounds when their tone of voice when speaking to you is not the same. Their amount of time that they allot for you is not the same. So if those things are true, the particulars of it will only harm you more.
Absolutely.
In my opinion.
Absolutely. You know what? I agree with you. Thank you so much for tapping in with us today. I agree with that when it comes to marriage, right? Because there are indications and red flags that you should know. You don't need to go through anyone's phone. If you want to, that's just for confirmation. That's just, to make you, I guess, right in a sense, because it's not going to make you feel better. It's not going to make you want to sleep at night. You're going to lose sleep. It's going to be the opposite, But again, in marriage, there are indications when something is wrong. And he is exactly right. We have this gift called discernment, where you're able to tell when something is not right. And I don't necessarily know if you need to go through someone's phone to confirm if that's right or not, right? Me personally, I've been in that situation, and I found myself, and this was when I was married, I found myself in a very, very dark space because at the end of the day, it did absolutely nothing for me. The man got so cold, he went and got a second phone. That's what I'm saying. It don't even matter. Ladies, if you are listening to me, please hear me loud and clear. If this man want to mess off on you, baby, he going to find a way, okay? Snapchat. Now they got the disappearing messages on Instagram. He could delete the text messages. Might even put it, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he put one chick in his phone that's like Pizza Hut or something. Like, listen, they get creative. They get very creative. And it's not, I'm not going to be one-sided and just say that it's the men that's doing it, because there's women that's doing it as well. But the moral of the story is, if you are married, to the caller's point, I personally don't believe that there should be passwords on the phone. I personally don't believe that you should have to go through your spouse's phone. In the event that they do something that indicates otherwise, then that may be time. It may be time for you to go, because going through the phone does absolutely nothing. And then you get to calling people, and that becomes embarrassing, because I was one of those people. I was calling people. Okay. I was calling people. Why you talking to my husband? Da, da, da. And you know how stupid you look? No, I'm not. Your husband talking to me. Okay? No, you should not be going through your spouse's phone. That makes no sense. Now, if you're dating, again, I'm not giving you the password to my phone, and I'm also not going to allow you to go through my phone. We're not even going to have the conversation. I would know based off my discernment if I'm ready to move to the next level. And if so, I would do it on my own. That's the part of being, that's the beauty in being an individual, right? It's not anything that you need to talk about or nothing like that. It's stages to this, right? Because what you gonna do when you go through your spouse's phone and ain't nothing in there? Even if they are doing something, what are you going to do? You're gonna feel crazy, and then you're gonna go crazy because you're gonna constantly dig and dig and dig. And if they cold and they got some game about themselves, they never going to get caught. They're never going to get caught. There's absolutely no reason. So I posed the question to you, Truth Nation. Password sharing, whether it's phone, whether it's social media, whatever it is, password sharing with your spouse or your partner. Is that trust or is that control? To me, it's more so control. Because if we are in a union, there should be trust. If we are together, there is no reason why you should not trust me. And if you can't trust me, then we don't need to be together. I personally don't have time to babysit, right? I'm telling you, I don't have the time to go through someone's phone, to go through someone's social media. You got women out here and men that be, I just had this conversation the other day with my homegirl. Like, there's men out here and women who would literally go through your social media profile just to see who you following and how many times you've been liking and commenting on other people's pictures, right? If you got to do all that, I'm telling you, that's a problem. If you have to do all of that, you need not to be with this person. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. So for me, again, I pose the question, password sharing with your spouse or your partner, is that trust or control? I want to hear from you. 833-212-1017, 833-212-1017. I've been there, done that. I'm not doing it again. It hurts. It hurts, okay? You're going to find something you don't want to see. You're going to find something you do not want to see. And some of y'all ladies better be careful, because some of these men y'all be dealing with is sassy. You most definitely going to find something you don't want to see with some of them. You better keep it pushing. I'm trying to tell you. Don't hurt yourself like that, sis. Bruh. You want to lose sleep at night? You trying to lose weight? If you are trying to lose weight, that's a great way. If you trying to lose weight, go through your spouse's phone. If you know they ain't right, I'm trying to tell you, you gonna learn today. You gonna learn today. But in all seriousness, like us as a people, right? I actually think that I feel like that's a part of the culture. Like it's becoming so normal. We watch reality TV shows. We see things on social media and content creators who are pushing this narrative, this crazy narrative, like if your spouse don't love you, then, they won't do this or they'll do this, da, 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 da. All of these, listen, at the end of the day, respect people's privacy, man. And respect the fact that we are individuals. We came in this world alone. We're going to leave alone. You do not have control over anything or anybody. You can only experience someone. You don't have physical control. And if need be, if anything, if the situation is that bad to where anything comes across your mind to make you feel like you have to be impulsive and do something of that magnitude, then you need to leave the situation. I don't want to be with someone if I feel like I got to go through their phone. If that thought even crossed my mind at 38 years old, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. It's a wrap. People get trust and control confused. If you trust me, you give me the password to your phone. No, Negro. You want to control me. You don't trust me? Trusting me is not asking for the password to my phone. What you doing is manipulation. When y'all be like, yeah, if you trust me, you know what I'm saying? You gonna give me the password. If you trust me, you gonna let me look through your messages. Man, bye. I know somebody that ain't gonna ask. Okay? You keep pushing. I'm not trying to hear none of that. That's not trust. That's control. You have to know the difference, and you have to stop trying to control people, because people are going to do what they want to do. It doesn't matter how much they love you, how much they don't love you. People are going to do what they want to do. And the moment you realize that, especially in a relationship, the easier your relationship will be. I'm not in the business of trying to control anything or anybody. Right? Not trying to. Trust it. I'm real big on trust. I'm real big on loyalty. But I love myself more than anything. And I love myself enough not to want to take myself down a path of insanity by constantly going through my partner's phone. That doesn't do anything for me or my partner. And I'm a true believer that if there is something for me to know, I'm going to find out regardless. I promise you. I have gifts. I be having dreams, y'all. Y'all gonna laugh, but I'm serious. My ex-husband used to be so mad, calling his friends like she crazy, talking about she had a dream I cheated. Sure did. And guess what? I was right. I was right. You hear me? That discernment don't play, baby. It's nothing you can get past me. Okay? I'm going to find out. And if it's meant for me to find out, I will. If it's not, then that just means that God didn't want me to know. Until then, play on, player. I want to hear from you, 833-212-1017. Password sharing, whether it's social media or your phone. Is that trust or control? We got to go to break. Truth Nation. Time to tap in 101.7 The Truth.
Don't let summer pass you by. Turn it all the way up at Summerfest. The music, the moments, the memories you'll replay all year long. Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance. June 18th through July 4th. Get tickets now at summerfest.com.
At UW-Milwaukee, students don't have to wait until college to start building their future. Roar Ready lets students K through 12th grade join in hands-on programs across campus. From science and tech to arts, sports, and more, students try new things, meet new people, and build skills that matter. Programs are led by UW-Milwaukee faculty, staff, and current students. And it's easy to register online. Get started today at uwm.edu/roarready. UW-Milwaukee. Roar Ready. Your child's future starts here.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
Mommy, can I sit in the front seat just this one time? Please, please, please.
No, not yet.
But why?
Because I love you, and you're just not ready yet. Now, get in the back so I can get you in your car seat, please.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at NHTSA.gov/the right seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct. We are talking relationships, password sharing. Is password sharing trust or control? Time to enter the chat. Let's see. Babar says, phone is on lock as a security measure until we are married. You can have that password. However, a phone is like a personal journal. I agree. I agree with you, Babar, because there is not just about if I'm messing with someone or if I'm dealing with someone else. I have conversations with my mom, with my father, with my siblings that are sacred to me, you know, and sometimes I might even be talking to them about you. You feel me? So no, I don't want you to have the password to my phone if we're dating. You know what I mean? If we're married, absolutely, because we're one. But nah, man. Kenru says, what about sharing location? You know, I'm open to that. I'm open to that in the dating stage. I am. I mean, again, there's levels, not initially when you're dating, but like the more you know, dig into that situationship or you're building towards a relationship, I'm okay with sharing locations. I don't necessarily take that as, not to say that people don't think like this, but I don't necessarily take that as something that's like they're trying to figure out if you're messing off. In this day and age, it's more so like safety measures, right? Like at this point, if I'm building with somebody and we on a certain level and you ain't asking for me to share my location, then you don't care about me. No, I'm just playing. But seriously, like it's not mandatory, but I'm not against that at all. Tenso says it's good women and men still out here for sure. But Bar says, unlock your phone right now. Listen, I'm single, kinda, and I still have a password on my phone. But if I unlock my phone, there's nothing in there. And even if it was, hello. I mean, I'm just saying, don't be trying to blast me, Babar. Tenso says, but we definitely live in a day and age where people prioritize sex than relationships. That's a fact. That is a huge fact. He also said, I think if there's a need for a conversation, then a conversation needs to be had. There needs to be boundaries for sure. Exactly. That's my point. Boundaries, right? Boundaries. It's levels to this ish, man. You can't come in automatically demanding that you have full access to me and what I got going on. Put a ring on it, bruh. Or sis. Whoever this applies to, put a ring on it, and then that's when everything is everything. But building it up, no, that means you're trying to control me. You want to have the password to my phone. You want to be able to go through. And sometimes there's people who create false narratives in their head. Like I work in an industry full of men, right? Not full of, but majority of men. I've always worked in industries with majority of men, right? Which is why I've been single for a while, because whenever I'm in a relationship, they can't stomach it. They cannot stomach the fact that I have to work with men, right? So if I'm texting somebody that's a coworker or somebody I consider as my real brother, see, I don't play the fake bro, fake sis stuff. If I call you my brother, you my brother. If I'm dating someone and they go and I give them the password to my phone and they go on my phone and see a joke that I made to Mech or Zach or anybody, a crazy person could take that as something like, oh, they flirting with you. What? No, that's not the case. Like that's bro, like that's my brother. We just, so again, that's why I won't give access right away. You cannot have access because people are crazy out here and you never know what a person would do. You never know what type of scenarios they'll get to creating in their minds over something that has nothing to do with nothing. And again, it's about control. It's about, trust. You're not going to control me, and I'm not in the business of trying to control you. You did what I'm saying? We're not doing none of that. If you start a relationship off like that, oh, I need the password to your Instagram and your Facebook. I want to see your messages, and I need to see, you know what I'm saying? Yo, snap, all of this stuff. You might as well hang it up. Ain't no trust there. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Cherie Harris says, after 24 years of marriage, we share our passwords for everything. But that didn't happen till after 15 years of marriage. Let's talk about it. Because what if you are married and 10 years after being married, your spouse changed their password? Is that like a red flag? I mean, first of all, to be married for 24 years and you guys not share your password until 15 years of marriage and y'all still married, it worked. To me, that sounds like proof. It sounds like it worked. It worked. But Bar says, so you dating crazy too? No, I'm not. I use that as an example. Really? You know what's that? And then Mish got the googly eyes over there. Listen, I use that as an example because I have been in a situation where people would create false narratives in their head. Like, whatever you think don't got none of, your perception of me is not my reality, bruh. Just because you got some stuff going on mentally, a chemical imbalance, and you know what I'm saying, you making up scenarios in your head. Because again, I've been there. And I know a lot of ladies have too. We can put 1, 2, 3 together in under 30 seconds, under 5 seconds. And if the math ain't mathing, them scenarios gonna come and then we gonna end up figuring it out or trying to. There's men out there like that too. Men who will create scenarios in their mind because they want you to be messing off, or I know you was messing with this dude, talking about you was at the studio at 3 a.m. Man, I'm in here making beats. For real. Like, what are you talking about? I'm a real rapper. I'm in here making beats. I be laughing on Instagram because I be seeing them content creators like, hey man, when you want to get rid of a dude, you just start making up anything like, hey bro, I couldn't answer my phone. I was at the studio. Nah, bro, I was really at the studio in real life. Really making beats, really rapping because I'm trying to get some money. Like, come on now. Biko said men have stories too. I bet you. Because I'm telling you, I used to be that person. That's why I know. I used to be the person who went through my ex-husband's phone all the time. I couldn't wait to catch him. I was a detective, a private detective. I had friends that could have paid me. I could find out anything. I promise you. Call Jazzy. She'll find out. 1-800 call Jazzy. You want to know if your spouse cheated? We go pull up together. You understand? But there's no worse pain than to wake up in the middle of the night while this man is sleeping, snoring, trying to go through his phone. You got to creep. It's too much work, first of all. I'm not waking up in the middle of the night because I like to sleep, okay? You got to wake up. You got to creep out the bed. You got to go to a whole different part of the house. You got to make sure that you got the password. If you don't, like, because they get slick. Okay, I know she been going through my phone because, you know, the first 3 times you don't say nothing. You just get to looking at them funny, making faces like, what's up, babe? You hungry? No, I ate already. I don't want to go here today. Dang, what's wrong with you? Nothing. Yes, it is. He ain't going to say it out loud, but he going to be like, she went through my phone. I know she did. So now what you do? Put the face recognition on. Now you got to creep out the bed in the middle of the night. Literally. Take his phone or her phone, put it up to their face or put the thumbprint on it just to unlock the phone, which means, you are risk getting caught. That's too much work. Then you got to go to a whole different part of the house, turn the ringer down, and then you got to spend time going through it, going through the phone. Then you got to spend time going through social media. And then don't forget, if you are dating a man that has sisters, baby, you better check them conversations because them sisters ain't no good neither. You got to go through the mama text, the sister text, the favorite cousin text, the best friend text. You got to go through everything. You can't just go through the text to see if it's women. No, you got to go through every single text. That is just too much work. Okay? Too much. That's a job. Yes, I have, Babar. Fellas, she has literally, exactly, I have. But the difference is I've learned from it. This was when I was in my 20s. I was really about that action. You feel me? I had the energy too. I could get up and be like, all right, I'm going to be honest, it was control. It wasn't trust nothing. I was 10 toes on the dendo. You understand? You going to do what I say and I'm going to find out. Because if you playing in my face, it's going to be a wrap. You feel me? If I'm giving you my time, my effort, my unconditional love, and you playing in my face, you going to learn today and she going to learn today too. And guess what? At 38, baby, if that's what you choose to do, be my pleasure. Because Jazz going to sleep and snore a little bit too. Do what you do, boo. Just make sure I don't know because as soon as I do, it's a wrap. But I'm not waking up in the middle of the night to go through your phone. I'm not going through your social media. I'm not doing none of that. If I feel like I have to at 38 years old, you are not the one for me, period. Okay? Period. Zech says, my ex could see my finger pattern smear on my screen. She followed the pattern and got in. Thankfully, I erased mostly everything. Early 20s. Exactly. Thank you, Zay. We're talking early 20s. Not anything that I would do right now. But that is crazy. I haven't thought about that. Now, that's next level. But Bar says, guess I'll cancel my phone and get a landline. Listen. It's star 67. I mean, star 69. Come on now. Star 69. What you mean? It's ways around the landline too, baby. Especially if you got caller ID. Yeah, I come from that era too. Okay, you want to cheat on a landline? Back then, cool. Star 69. And we going to go through that Ameritech caller ID. And we going to see who you been on the phone talking to. And your minutes ain't free until after 7 or 9, which means I know for a fact that you ain't going to be talking to nobody until after 7 or 9. All right? Cherie says, I'm so glad social media didn't exist in my 20s. I'll be in a whole mess of trouble. Listen, honestly, social media came out in my 20s. Facebook. No, when I turned 18, that's when we had Facebook. But it was for college students only. You know what? You're right, Biko. I am having flashbacks. Because that made me think. That's where it all started. Facebook. It was for college students only. College students only. And my ex played ball at Marquette. Oh, you know it was going down. And then came Twitter and Instagram. But when they dropped Snapchat, it was a wrap. And you can't catch nothing because they disappeared. All the messages disappeared. So you would never know. You would never know. We are talking Truth Nation, password sharing, whether it's social media, whether it's a phone. Is that trust or control? We want to hear from you, 833-212-1017. Do not touch that dial. We got to go to break to pay some bills. 101.7 The Truth.
At Milwaukee College Prep, we believe brilliance lives in every child. Here, students are challenged, supported, and celebrated every single day. With small class sizes, dedicated teachers, and a proven track record of academic excellence, MCP is helping Milwaukee kids reach their fullest potential. Enrollment is still open for grades K-3 through 8. Spaces are limited. Apply today. Give your child a school where they'll thrive. Visit mkeprep.com or call today. Milwaukee College Prep, brilliance lives here.
Make your home and family safer by properly getting rid of nasty chemicals and fire hazards. MMSD's Home Hazmat program offers 3 drop-off centers that are open all year long. It's fast and easy. You don't even have to get out of your car. And it's free to visit a drop-off. Lithium-ion batteries, old gas, propane tanks, they take all of that and more. For a list of things you can and cannot bring, locations and hours, go to MMSD.com. Milwaukee County residents only. No businesses.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
For 250 years, our armed forces have bravely served America. Wounded Warrior Project honors that legacy by supporting post-9/11 service members and veterans like Anthony, a Marine who was injured by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan.
They carried me through my injuries, not just my physical, but my mental. And seeing other vets doing the same thing helped me tell myself, hey, you can do this.
Join us in honoring warriors at woundedwarriorproject.org/America.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds, about as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, don't leave your car running unattended, lock your doors, and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes, rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl, Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct. American Family Insurance is a proud sponsor of The Truth. For almost 100 years, they've been committed to helping families protect what matters most: your home, your vehicle, and the dreams you are building every single day. If you are part of the Truth audience, you already know. You work hard for yours. That's why having the right protection in place matters. American Family helps you stay ready for whatever life brings so you can focus on moving forward. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly with American Family Insurance. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. What's up, Truth Nation? We are talking password sharing, social media, phones, all of the above, right? Is password sharing considered trust or control? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to all the listeners out there. Ken Roos says, I used to use Google Voice phone numbers. You know what? In the beginning, that will work. But because you have to connect your regular number to the Google Voice, it doesn't matter. It doesn't work. You're still going to get caught unless you just tell them not to text. Not Really a City Girl says, if we are married, you can see my phone, but why? Do we have trust issues? Let's talk about it. Eventually, the secrets will come to surface anyways. I'm not about to be stressed unnecessarily. Come on, clock that. Seriously. Clock that. Okay? Because I'm not about to be stressed neither. I did all my stressing in my 20s. Listen, if you like it, I love it. Okay? Especially if you're getting on my nerves. Oh, you got somebody else? Okay, well, tell her she can cook Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Tell her do this on Tuesdays and Thursdays and go on about your business. Get up on my face. There is no reason as a married couple or dating why you should have to have your spouse's or partner's password to their phone. There's no reason. It doesn't make sense. If there's any thought that comes across your mind where you feel like that's something you have to do, come on now. What are we talking about? Why? Why are we even together? The text line, shout out to Dwayne Holland. He says, hey, Jazz, it takes too much energy to control somebody. It does. It really does. That's what I just broke down before we went to break. I got to wake up in the middle of the night. And if I don't know your password, I got to try to do face recognition, figure the password out. You know what I'm saying? I got so cold. I used to go to the email. When everything was deleted, I done broke into the email, all types of stuff. Because everything he had was going to be connected to that email. I'm going to change your password. See, I was petty. I remember this one comedian said, take all the left shoes. I most definitely would have done that. I would have, had I known. But instead, what I do, I used to change the password to all his social media accounts. Yep. You ain't... if you gonna cheat, I'm gonna see it. And now you gotta ask me for the password. But again, at this age, at this grown age, who is really trying to go through their spouse's or partner's phone? Like, come on. We got so much other stuff to worry about, man. For real. So much other stuff to worry about. It makes absolutely no sense. That's control. That's not trust. And if anybody tells you that if you love them, you'll give them the password to your information, that's manipulation. They don't care about you. They don't care about your privacy. They don't care about your individuality. They don't care about any of that. They just want control. They want to be able to control you, to say, yeah, I got the password to her phone or his phone. I got the password to this or that. Or, hey, we share social media accounts. Can I get a buzzer for that, Zach? And
wait, say it again.
Sharing social media accounts with your partner or spouse.
I mean, my brother does that with his wife. So
I need a buzzer, man. I need a buzzer for that, Zach. Listen.
Nope,
Z.
I can't.
Listen. My sister do it with her husband too. That don't mean I agree. That's too much control. You mean to tell me we can't even have our own social media accounts? I mean, it is personalized. Like, it's based off the couple. I will say that. You know what I'm saying? It's to each his own. So it do work for some people because, for example, my sister has been married been with her husband since she was 16. They 53. All their whole life, right? That makes sense because they know the same people. But if that's not the situation with me, no, we're not sharing social media accounts. What do you mean? That's too much. That's control. That is control. That's controlled. I'm trying to tell you. But Bar says this is too much. Why can't you just ask if he's cheating? Not really a city girl says 100 Jazz. It's other things to focus on. See, the thing about it, Babar, is that's, to me, where I'm at, that's exactly what I would do. Ask a question. But if I got to ask a question, if they're cheating, then they probably is. Again, discernment, red flags, indications, okay? Flag on the play. There are certain things you should be able to tell without even having to ask, especially women, because we just know. If I have to ask you, then more than likely you are. And I'm talking as far as if we're married, right? Not if we're dating, okay? The way I like to communicate is this. Right now, if we're together and if ever there's a time where you feel like I'm not enough, this isn't working, or, you're losing interest, and it's just like, hey, so I want to do something else, or just tell me. I'm so understanding. I understand you as a human being. We can talk about it. Okay. You know what? Maybe I agree. Maybe I'm feeling the same thing, but you never know if we have a conversation. As adults, you should be able to sit down and say, I feel like based off of your actions, this is how I'm feeling. This happened, you did this, you came home at this time, you stopped answering at this time, not just once, but consecutively, it's been happening. You don't sleep in the bed no more, you sleeping on the couch. You're taking your phone in the bathroom with you every time you take a shower. You're doing all of these different things. Have a conversation. Don't go through the phone, just ask. And also to that point, I think the reason why people don't ask is A, because they're not going to get told the truth. And B, they don't want the heartbreak. But it doesn't mean that you don't have to ask. I genuinely believe in strong communication. If we say to death do us part, I promise you that's what I mean, baby. Once you in, ain't no out, big dog. We gonna talk about this. No matter how hurtful, no matter how hard it is, let's have a conversation. Because if I'm feeling away, I'm gonna tell you. Hey, listen, you ain't satisfying me. All right? You ain't satisfying me, bruh. I don't know. You better step your game up, or you're going to have to, and I don't mean just sexually, I mean just period. If there's something going on in my relationship that I'm not happy about, I am not going to cheat. I am going to have a conversation with my partner. Okay? I'm not going to sit there and have no man, I'm going to go through your phone or trying to go through his phone and all of that nonsense. That's not what we doing. That's not what we here for. That is not what we doing. Have some conversations and grow up. Stop trying to control people. Stop trying to control people and allow people to be who they are. For real. Because if you are with someone and they are doing something, then that's not the person for you. Period. All that, I'm going to ride it out, I'm going to say, bull crap. I'm not going to let you cheat on me and do me dirty just to make me feel like after 20 years of being with you that I earned the trophy and now I finally got you to settle down when you fat, bald, you ain't got nothing going on, you're not attractive, you're the guy that used to be. Yeah, no, nope. If it don't work, bye. For real. If it does not work, bye. Fur Tesla says, nice to see a woman talking with calm, with care about what is happening. I'm only speaking from experience, for real. There should never be a point in your life where whoever you are with or dating or married to or any individual should allow you to be in a space that would take you somewhere else, all based off of a decision that they made. That's how it's hard. I'm not perfect, okay? It's hard. But as a retired crash out, that's exactly how I live my day to day. Why do I have to get mad over a bad decision that you made? Even if it hurts me, why do I have to be upset about something you did? You did it. You should be upset. You messed up, not me. Not me. All I'm going to do is sit there and smile and keep it pushing. I'm not going to get my lick back. I could, but I'm not doing all of that. No. You know why? Because I know my worth. I know who I am. I don't need no man whose phone I got to go through, and don't no man need me if I got to go through his phone. Plain and simple. That's that. All right? I don't care what you've been told. All right? Ladies, I'm specifically talking to the ladies now. Stop that. Stop that. No, don't do that. Stop going through your spouses and your man phone. Stop, trying to pull up all of that. No, we not doing none of that. We not doing none of that. Because I be in the booth for real, okay? Baby, when I say I'm at the studio. I'm rapping, making beats. I'm not cheating. We want to hear from you, 833-212-1017. Do not touch that dial. We got to go to break to pay some bills. 101.7 The Truth.
Put that on everything. Damn. I'm going to call you back.
I'm Chris Jakovic. I served in the United States Air Force, and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is, my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately, in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakovic, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
'Cause remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
shifted the narrative, and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day when this is all a thing of the past,
you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
You're listening to the new 1017 The Truth, founded in partnership with American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. 1017 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl, Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct at the American Family Insurance Studio in the beautiful heart of downtown Milwaukee. Truth Nation, listen. We had an amazing conversation the first hour. We're going to pick back up on that conversation. But first, please stick with me. I have a very, very, very special guest in the building, Mr. Dotson Bennett. What's the word? How you doing? Dotson Bennett is in the building. So for those who are
you on? Is your camera on mute?
Be joining us live. Can you hear me? It's okay. Man, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, I want to give you your flowers because I know the work that you have done. I've seen it up close and personal, but I really, really believe that now is the time for people like you, even myself. It's time for us to really utilize these platforms to get the information out to share. So for those who are not familiar, I actually had the pleasure of working with Dotson, and I met him some years back at the Iverson Classic when he was working for Reebok. Now he's currently the marketing manager at Timberland, which our people, we know how much we love Timberlands. It does not matter what side of the world you are on. That is a huge, huge brand. You feel me? So as we get into it, Dotson, please share with the people who you are, not just your title, but just who you are in totality.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, this is cool, man. My name is Dotson Bennett, born and raised in Chester, Mass, in the city of Boston. Man, I grew up loving shoes, grew up loving fashion, single parent household. My mom from Honduras. She was like, you got to back to the fly. So I was always in that space. Ended up doing college, studying marketing. Like you mentioned, I ended up after COVID, collaborations with the team over there on the marketing side. And you know, great to learn sneaker space, Iverson Classic, hanging out with you, and then just being in that space and then 3 years later, an opportunity came up. I'm at Timberland, showing love and learning about that space. It's crazy. Like, Timberland's from New Hampshire. Timberland is not how we think. So I think stepping into this world, learning about that is going to be.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, first and foremost, right? I know a lot of people who are in fashion, who are in the industry, you know, stylists, things of that nature. But we never get to see people that look like us in the marketing side of it, who's actually a part of the branding and what it looks like to put, you know, the images and the information out there. So your journey going from the Reebok to Timberland and everything, not even just that, because you have your own brand called Mech, which I was blessed last year with a fly fit. Thank you, Dustin. But your journey going through these major corporations and constantly having to prove yourself, what is it like to be in those type of positions?
That's a good question. I think I wouldn't even call it scary. It's interesting. Like, you get to be in a space where, you know, growing up, you never, like you said, there's stylists, NBA players, there's designers, but you never get to hear about, you know, right? There's the accountants, the finance guys, the developers. So I think being in this space is awesome, and I was blessed with the opportunity. Joined Reebok at a time there was a lot of familiar faces: Carmen, Portia, Dante, Alan, Brown. A bunch of those people took us away, and there was a thing called RG that they had, basically a resource group. You get to mix and mingle with everybody that looks like you or the group that you identify. So walking in the Reebok, you know, I also have my best friend there, Puma now, but we were able to work together and be in a space together. So I wasn't alone. If he wasn't there, the way I was there, that I could be myself. I just want to tell listeners something that was very important to me, going to a space where I can have my hair the way it is. I can wear a snapback or a fit. I could be in a space that, you know, not just caters to the Black community or allows it to be in that space. So I was super grateful to be a part of that.
Absolutely. Truth Nation, do not touch that dial. We got Dawson Bennett on the line, 101.7 The Truth.
Milwaukee business owners, this is your moment. Every Friday at 8 a.m., call in to 101.7 The Truth for What the Business Is. Tell us what your business is, where you're located, and one thing you've learned along the way. What the Business is powered by We Energies, delivering the energy that powers local business.
Hey, Dawson.
On 101.7 The Truth. Friday, 8 a.m. on...
You can't buy a best friend.
There you go. Dawson, can you hear me?
At them.
Can you hear me?
Or not. You can take a picture, or 50. You can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that. But you can adopt one. There are millions of pets waiting for a best friend just like you. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome. Learn how to have the conversation at agree2agree. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way, improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to healthcare and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl, Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct. We have a special guest joining us from Boston, Dotson Bennett, marketing manager at Timberland, but so much more. Welcome back, Dotson. Thank you again so much for joining us. Before we went to break, I know it was a little bit hard to hear you just a little bit. So could you just kind of go over again your journey of how you got from the Reebok to Timberland, just everything in between?
Yep. No, not yet. Getting me today, huh?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Sorry, y'all.
It's okay.
Man, so how I started. So obviously I was in love with fashion, in love with sneakers. Got my first pair of white cement 4s in 2011, and ever since then I was locked into the space. And I was super excited to kind of dive into the marketing world. And when I went to college at Bentley University, I didn't necessarily know that I was gonna end up as a marketing manager at Timberland. But after I graduated, navigated through that space, ended up at Reebok after COVID, and it's been great. I was doing collaboration over there. Now I'm here at Timberland doing the wholesale marketing, and I'm having a blast trying to put, Timberland on the map, and all. So super excited to be here.
Absolutely. So I have a question for you, because I know as someone who has worked in corporate spaces and just, larger organizations as well, sometimes it becomes challenging with feeling like, when we are the minorities in large corporations, we have so much weight that we carry on our back. Do you ever feel the pressure to represent more than just yourself? Like, do you feel like the work you do is going to pave the way for those who come behind you?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's funny. I've been talking about my purpose with my wife, and I think that's just one of my purposes in life, to be able to open up doors for others. I've been blessed with the opportunity to bring people in, to Reebok as interns. I've been blessed with the opportunity to bring younger students from my school and even other schools to Reebok tour. See, hey, these are these opportunities. These are the, it's not just, you don't have to be an athlete, or you don't have to be a doctor. You can come in and do finance. You can come in and do marketing. You can come in and be a designer, and show people that, we have opportunities. Don't necessarily get told that in our community. And for Timberland, I open up those doors even more, especially with that space.
Absolutely. So when it comes to the marketing piece, right? How do you market to different generations? Like, to me, I mean, with fashion, it's a little bit different, because when you have something like a brand like Timberland that has been around and been a part of hip hop for so long, it's a little bit easier. But from your experience with not just Timberland, but like Reebok, how, it was popping back then it kind of went downhill, and then you guys revived it. What tactics do you use to market towards different generations?
I mean, sometimes it's just as easy as like you look in your backyard. I think a lot of the marketing tactics, even I'll speak for Timberland right now. Like, I grew up in hip hop. I grew up with, Kanye, 50 Cent playing in the background. And so being able to understand that culture and literally grow up in it, when the conversations do come up, I'm like, oh, okay, like New York got to be involved, Biggie got to be involved, and key hitters like that. So I think, at least for me personally, coming from what I've lived, or even like studied for that matter. For Reebok, it was a lot of, okay, this is the sneaker world. Like I mentioned, grew up in the sneaker world. So how do we, cater to the new sneakerheads? Like, they didn't necessarily want to wear the sneakers, they want to sell them, but how do we give them something that's cool and it's something that they actually? So it was a lot of just studying, and obviously TikTok and Meta, that place to be at to see what's popping. But there's a lot of doing the personal research, speaking from experience.
Absolutely, absolutely. Once again, we got Dotson Bennett in the building. Do not touch that dial. We got to go to break. 101.7 The Truth.
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that you can be vulnerable and powerful. That taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love and who loves you. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Reading aloud to children sharpens their listening skills, expands their vocabularies, and nurtures a lifelong love of reading. That's why Reading is Fundamental, the nation's leading children's literacy nonprofit, offers free monthly read-alouds by popular authors through its Rally to Read program. Visit rallytoread.org to watch the read-alouds and discover exciting reading activities for school and home. Visit rallytoread.org today.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
When I met both of them, it was like my missing pieces were found. Like, it was just like an instant, these are my kids. If you're considering adopting a teen, just do it. Kids need families. I don't care the age, everybody deserves a family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct. We got special guest Dotson Bennett on the line. Dotson, are you there?
We are here. We're going to try no camera, see how this works out.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So before we went to break, we were talking about marketing and your experience with the culture in general. Now, we know growing up with Timberland and Reebok, how huge it was part of, how big it was part of the fashion and just the industry overall, the impact. With today's culture and branding, do you feel like brands are creating culture or are they following culture?
Oh, this is easy. They're definitely all culture. I think it's very hard to kind of make your own wave right now, especially for the big brands. Uh, I think Nike does a good job of it, but now it's like you're investing so much it goes away immediately. So because trends are just going fast, especially with the social media space that we're in. So I think they're following, and the hip hop and the culture that we come from very impactful already. So if they can use that, milk is dry, they're gonna do that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What was your biggest career lesson?
Biggest career lesson: trust yourself. Trust God. Find the person that is gonna help you out and cater to you and pray for you. Uh, find a village that's gonna support you. Uh, and stay patient. And that's those are the main things that I've been, and always be ready to pivot for sure.
Yes. Yes. I love that you said that. I feel like I'm the queen of assist and the queen of pivoting. Being able to
For
put to
sure, you need
pivot.
it.
Yes, absolutely. So before we end the interview, I just wanted you to talk more about Myth and how your career journey has inspired you to start your own clothing brand.
Yeah, so uh, I started Myth when I was 16. So I was already in that mental space of being an entrepreneur, uh, running my own business. I wanted to do it the legal way. So I started t-shirts and
Absolutely.
stuff that the stuff that I've learned at Bach or at Timberland has allowed me to, you know, navigate timelines, navigate trends, navigating how to work on a team full of personalities. So Myth is my baby. I think be all when it's said and done. And these listeners, Myth Boston out, check it out. We cater to streetwear, but we want to teach consumers mythology. So, a bunch of stories coming out soon. Shout out.
Absolutely. And you know what? I am a huge fan of Myth. I actually do have an outfit that I'm saving for a photo shoot because it's super dope. For
Okay.
those who are listening, you can go and follow Dotson at Myth, D as in David, B as in boy. Dotson, again, I know, there's some technical issues, but I truly want you to know how much of an inspiration you are to me. I'm grateful to have met you. I'm grateful to see the journey that you're on. And I want to get you back on, even if it's in person, man. I really, really want to make sure that our listeners understand what it means to be in a position like that, and how we can get more youth involved to take those career paths.
Absolutely true. All difficulties, but we're gonna be back. We sounding right, Jazz. It was a pleasure to meet you. What, 4 years ago now, almost, and now we're here.
Absolutely.
So God bless. Shout out Milwaukee for it's lit.
Thank you so much, Dawson. Thank you so much for joining us. Please kiss your wife for me. Beautiful family, beautiful family. And I'll be in touch soon. Thank you so much for tapping in with us on 101.7 The Truth.
Bless.
Thank you, Dawson. Thank you so much. Again, we had some technical difficulties, but amazing guy, amazing career. I met Dawson when I was working for the Allen Iverson Classic. I met him 4 years ago. I started working there in 2021, but I met him 4 years ago. He was working with Reebok. So he was the guy who was getting all the Reebok gear from, all of the exclusive questions and all of that good stuff. And then I actually ended up bumping into him when I was in Boston for a Rotimi's event last summer, which is where he's from, and that's actually where Reebok headquarters are. And he presented me with one of his outfits. He branched off to do his own thing. Gave me one of his pieces from Myth, and then looked up and he was like, yo, I'm with Timberland now, right? Which is amazing and huge for the culture. So again, thank you so much, Dawson. I'm excited to bring you back so we can have a heavy conversation about the culture, about what it means to even be a marketing manager in such a huge brand. Thank you so much for joining us. Now listen, this chat over here cutting up. Before we had our interview with Dawson, we were talking about password sharing, if it's trust or if it's controlled. And I've been reading the chat. Even during the interview, I've been seeing y'all cutting up in here. I want to go and tap in with City Girl and Babar. Babar says, the moral of the story is, fellas, get rid of your phones. Get rid of your phone, social media, emails, and just have 2 walkie-talkies for you and your woman. I do not suggest, we're not saying that now. You doing too much, Babar. You doing too much. That's not what we're saying. We're just saying transparency, right? All we want is transparency. That's it. Just be honest. Just be honest. Not really a city girl said, I can't help you. Walkie-talkies, really, exactly. Like, come on now. Ken says Memphis is too small to cheat. Everybody knows somebody that you know, or the person you creeping with, especially if you are always outside. I think that's everywhere, Ken, to be honest, because Milwaukee is the same way. It is. It truly is. And that's even more reason why you need not to be. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know everybody. There's no way around it. There's no way around it at all. No way around it whatsoever. The controlling part is something that I think people need to actually take time to work on. Like, you got to be real with yourself. You have to be real with yourself. You got to take a step back, hold yourself accountable, see the part that you played. You know, I get it. Some people, they like to do them. And if that works for you, that works for you. But for those where that's not the situation, hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable. For Tesla says there will be a change in USA after the WC in culture and more. Ken says, don't be waiting to exhale. They cutting up, man. They cutting up. Listen, all I know is the next relationship that I get in, I'm going to have this conversation. Gotta have this conversation. I'm telling you. So I can know out the gate. Are you the type of man whose phone I need to go through? Because if so, I'm out of here. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it ever again. We're not playing those kind of games. We are not playing those games. There was someone in the the chat line who said that after 10 years of marriage, her husband changed his password on his phone. After 10 years of marriage, her husband changed his password. That's a red flag to me. That's a red flag. We've been married all this time, and I done had your password. Now you don't wait until you got a little bit comfortable, till you got me a little bit comfortable, and now you want to change it. Nah, that's a red flag to me. That's a red flag for sure. Not doing it. Not doing it whatsoever. Doesn't make any sense. Keep it pushing. Don't even come my direction. I don't want to have no conversations. Nothing whatsoever. So again, shout out to Dotson for coming through and giving us some insight on his position with Timberland. Shout out to all of the entrepreneurs out there who are working really hard to get their brands off the ground as well. I think we need to hear from more of those type of people as well. And I think that we need to understand what their roles are also. Another question I want to pose to the chat and to the listeners. Relationships, right? Should couples combine all money after marriage? Ladies, I'm talking to y'all because I know from experience.
You just had 2 ladies say hell no, so good luck.
Listen, you had 3 ladies that said no. Because, okay, so this is what I will say. I'm okay with having a joint account and us having separate accounts, right? Meaning the joint account is where whatever bills we share, all of that stuff, that can come out of that. But that separate account ain't got nothing to do with me. It don't have nothing to do with you, because I work hard for mine. You work hard for yours. And I don't want to have conversations about every little thing that I buy. Again, that's control to me. That is control. The question, Babar, was, should you combine your bank accounts, all of your money after marriage? See, this to me stems from the old school, right? Which there's nothing wrong with it. If that's your thing, because a lot of old school ways, the way I grew up in my family, I dig it. I promise you I do. But when it comes to combining money, to me, money is the root of all evil. That's where the control come in at. You trying to keep tabs of what he's spending, what she's spending, and no, we don't got time for that. Nope. We gonna have this joint account for them bills, and you have your account over there, and I have my account over there, and whatever we choose to do with our money, as long as it doesn't go against the marriage, that's what we choose to do. But that right there is more control than asking for a password to my phone. That's way more controlling to me. And I feel like I'm going to speak very subjectively here as a woman. I feel like a lot of men who do that do it purposely because they want full control over you. They'll feed you and say, hey, I want to take care of you. Oh, you want to take care of me? Okay, yep, you can take care of me, boo. Put me up. Because I'm a woman that like to be put up. Put me up, take care of me, pay all the bills, do this. Until it's time for you to get an allowance. And then what? Then he's going to, listen, if y'all share putting all the money in the pot and he's controlling the money, baby, you're going to get an allowance. Okay? He going to pay them bills. He going to do what he want to do with his money, and he's going to give you a certain amount of money to spend per month or per week. Right? Control. Absolutely control. First Tesla says a red flag is expulsion. No second chances. I like that because I don't like riding roller coasters. I used to love red flags. I promise. I did. But baby, I feel you. Expulsion. Babar says bump the old school. Cost of living was way lower back then. Mao the Elephant says my hard work is for my children and grandchildren, for both here and overseas. My generational wealth will start with my children. No liability allowed. Babar says, I'll just pay the bills to keep the peace, but I ain't paying for your personal cosmetic stuff. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why you need separate accounts. And if you do want to pay the bills, okay, cool. Pay it out your account. We ain't even got to have a joint account then if that's the case. If all you want to do with the joint account is pay the bills, just pay it out your personal account. We ain't even got to tie the money in together. Period. Because truth be told, marriage is nothing but a business anyways. If you're talking about on paper, yes, we know it means more spiritually. Yes, we understand when you are a part of certain religions what it means. But as far as money, tax breaks, that's a business. And if my business got to go out of business, you ain't taking my money with you. You're not. Especially if I make more money than you. That's a woman or a man. So no, we cannot combine our finances, boo. We can't do it. I think what makes the most sense is if you're the type that has a 50-50 relationship, you says, I'm going to dedicate this amount this month. I'll dedicate this amount this month. And we put it together, take care of what we need. But just to combine all of your finances in today's day and age, that's a dangerous game. That's a dangerous game. Babar says allowance. Yo, I'm about to crash out. I'm just saying. I've had a gentleman tell me that he was going to give me an allowance because he was taking care of me. What? Man, listen. If you got to give me an allowance, I don't want you to take care of me because I know how to take care of myself. Okay? I don't need you to take care of me because I don't want no allowance. I want to spend what I want to spend. Mao the Elephant says the only people I control are my children. They reach a specific level of maturity. Am no father except for my baby's facts. He also says you are right. Though the ladies waste their money on cosmetics, which are liabilities. That's not all we. So all y'all men just think we just out here at Sephora and Ulta all day just buying cosmetics and wigs and lashes. No, we got a lot of. Listen, if you want a real woman that keep herself together, it costs money. Facials, massages, beauticians, manicures, pedicures, the way you dress. Keep your car clean. It costs money. Y'all can throw on an outfit, throw on some cologne and a hat and be good. Y'all don't have to do all of that. That's why we really need our own money. For that reason right there. I don't want nobody saying I ain't paying for this. Okay, don't worry about it. I pay for myself. DVJ says, what would be real legit reasons couples would need each other's password? I don't know. Honestly, that's a great question, because even when I was younger and I asked or I demanded it, it was mainly because I thought that he was cheating. But outside of that, you really don't. I don't think you need a password at all when you marry. Why you need a password on your phone? That's just my thought process. I mean, it's from a logical stance, not an emotional stance. If you leave your phone somewhere in a public place, you would need a password on it. So that makes sense as to why you would have a password on your phone. But asking for it, I don't know. This how you know if somebody is cheating on you. Say, hey, I need to get so-and-so number out your phone. Let me see your phone. If he give you the phone, you good. And he tell you what the password is, you good. I know a lot of married couples, they have passwords on their phone, but they know the passwords. I think that's fair. You can have a password on your phone, but if you want your spouse to know the password, that's fair. I agree with that. I'm not saying I have to have it, but that's fair. To me, that's fair. Anita Nicole says, loaded question. I experienced one account and I was the bookkeeper and financial planner, but we knew each other since high school. But for these newbies, no. So you was willing to give someone you know your password, which makes sense. But Anita says sometimes the people you know be the worst, baby. Oh, they be the worst. I try to tell you. Mata Elephant says, beautician, Jazz grandma held the floor with a moo-moo in a baby face. Listen, grandma had 15 kids. Let me go to Walmart and get me a moo-moo there. Grandma had 15 kids with that moo-moo. Okay? 15 kids with her slippers, her rollers, and that moo-moo. But see, it was different back then. It was different because women were prizes to be themselves in their natural element. Nowadays, that's not the case. That's not the case. For Tesla says, you try and I try and we help each other, not combine. Help if is needed. Yeah, I just feel like in all seriousness, like there's benefits to not combining your finances, because if one of the other person is in a dire need or there's an emergency, you want to have something to lean back on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have sneaky accounts or side accounts. But like, if my husband gets into a situation and he's jammed up, and our mutual account we got, all that's gone, what we gonna fall back on? I have to have something on the side, and he has to have something on the side as well. To me, that just makes the most sense. Mother Elephant says passwords are needed whether married or not. That is why there are too many data breaches information, regardless of how minor they are. And Anita says, my immediate circle has my password to my phone and can answer it whenever it rings. If you shady, it'll catch up. That's a fact. And that's exactly what I said earlier, Anita. Whatever it is that I'm supposed to know, I'm going to find out. It ain't a password in this world that can stop me from finding out whatever it is that I want to find out, without me even having to go research it. I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to find out. So there's no need. There's no need for none of that whatsoever. For Tesla says, you try and I try, we help each other, not combine. Help if it's needed. I repeated that because I love that. I love that. If help is needed, I'm there. I am there. For real, for real. And I agree with Anita too. My circle got my password. Earlier, one of the comments was location sharing. I'm okay with that too, whether we married or not. If you rock with me like that and we get to a certain point and you are asking for my location, I don't feel like that's control. Although it can be with some men, I feel like it's more of a safety thing. Like, okay, I'm gonna make sure you straight at all times. I get that. I understand that in today's world for sure. The location sharing, I'm all about. But that password stuff, it becomes too much. Not even with the phones, but with social media. Again, before the interview, I mentioned too, there's couples who share social media accounts. You know, every situation is different because it's based off of your relationship with your partner. But me, I'm not sharing no social media account with my spouse. That's no. Because I use it for business. And don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? People don't care if you're in a relationship. They still would try to shoot their shot. And that can cause so many issues, especially if you have a spouse who's insecure. That is not smart. That is not smart whatsoever. Ma the Elephant says, not over here. I got long passwords and biometrics on everything. I do not trust my circle in offense. Listen. So you take all the suggested passwords. When they tell you to create a new password, it'd be like UXTYVD. He allows the phone to create the password for him. Now, what happened if you get locked out? You can't get back in because you don't remember the password. But you know what? That's very smart. I don't encourage cheating, but if you is cheating, use biometrics. Let the phone create the password for you. She ain't never gonna figure it out. He ain't never gonna figure it out either. Listen, that's great game. That's great game. DVJ says my lady be tracking the hell out of her daughter. Yeah, I do too. I track my children. They track me as well. But I've never been in a situation where I gave somebody my location. Like, it's not mandatory, you know, for kids, yes. But relationship-wise, I mean, if they ask, yeah, I'm not going to offer it because, again, that's trust too. But to each his own. To each his own. I can't believe he said his passwords is biometrics, man. Listen, you different. You got to be different to let the technology create the passwords for you. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. If you allow the biometrics to create it, whoever trying to get in your phone ain't never going to make it. They never going to figure it out. Ever. Maybe I gotta start doing that, Z. I think I gotta start using biometrics a little bit more. Social media, all of the above.
Yeah, because with the new Face ID, at least on my iPhone 17, like my eyes have to be open for it to unlock.
That is weird. Really?
Yep. Well, I have it set that way.
So you can set your phone up to where not just facial recognition, but
like, yeah, your eyes have to like be making contact with the sensor for it to go. Yep.
Wow, that's next level. So, ladies, you hear that? Just give up, because now when he sleep, you gotta try to open his eyelids to get him to look in the phone. Again, too much work. It's too much work. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So, my call to action today. You know, this for men and women, but particularly women. Please do not go through your man phone or your lady phone, whatever you like, to each his own. Just don't go through their phone. Unless you want to lose weight, unless you want your chest to hurt, unless you want to go to jail. Don't go through their phone. Because I'm telling you, it's not worth it. It's not worth it whatsoever. There's no point in doing it. And if you feel like you need to, then what? Ma the Elephant said, no, I forgot my password. I got MFA, multi-factor authentication, and I create my own passwords based on my haircuts. What? I don't know what that means. You got to break that one down for me. Anita says, this is why people are dating in peace in 2026. Exactly. But Bar said, so if you got a lazy eye, you win. Come on now. Biko says the only way to do it right is to find people who you can tell how you want to be loved. Exactly, Biko. Exactly. I don't want that kind of love where I got to go through somebody's phone or they got to go through mine. I don't want that kind of love. We want to hear from you. Password share. Is it trust or control? 833-212-1017. We got to go to break to pay some bills. Do not touch that dial. 101.7 The Truth.
Don't let summer pass you by. Turn it all the way up at Summerfest. The music, the moments, the memories you'll replay all year long. Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance. June 18th through 20th, June 25th through 27th, and July 2nd through 4th. Your soundtrack to summer starts here. Get tickets now at summerfest.com.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
Mommy, can I sit in the front seat just this one time? Please, please, please.
No, not yet.
But why?
Because I love you, and you're just not ready yet. Now, get in the back so I can get you in your car seat, please.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at NHTSA.gov/the right seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
For 250 years, our armed forces have bravely served America. Wounded Warrior Project honors that legacy by supporting post-9/11 service members and veterans like Anthony, a Marine who was injured by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan.
They carried me through my injuries, not just my physical, but my mental. And seeing other vets doing the same thing helped me tell myself, hey, you can do this.
Join us in honoring warriors at woundedwarriorproject.org/America.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct. Listen, we had a couple conversations, right? We was talking about, is password sharing trust or control, and should you combine finances, right? And Mild the Elephant says, DBJ says, boundaries are vital, right? At the start of the relationship, boundaries are another form of communication, in my opinion. Exactly. Mild the Elephant says, Jazz, what do you consider as cheating? See, that's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother topic. Because you have physical cheating, you have emotional cheating. You know, it's levels. It's like, I really feel like emotional cheating is worse than physical cheating. Because you can a man can smash somebody, and by the time it's over, it's like, you know what? I'm good. I don't even know what I was thinking. But that emotional connection, when got your heart, oh, nah. Nope. Ain't no coming back from that. I'm telling you. It's always one who got somebody's heart. No. If you need to go smash, go smash. But don't emotionally cheat on me. I'm just playing. I don't condone physical cheating either.
Oh,
but
you said it.
I was making a joke.
You said it, and it's recorded, and it's... Ooh,
that don't mean it's valid. It was a joke. No, I'm just saying. It was a joke.
Yep, it was a joke, baby.
It was a joke. It was a joke. You don't get no passes over here, and you're gonna pass out playing with me because I'm gonna knock you out. No, I'm just playing. Fur Tesla says, "Thank Jazz. 4th time you named me a 50-year-old white man from the mountains in Catalonia. This is what I like. What we need: diversity, and talk about what really affects our lives." Shout out to you. Thank you so much for tapping in. Thank you so much for tapping in. Okay, I had to bring Meech on for this segment, man. I got to, cause we gotta hear from a man's point of view. We have to. Meech, are you giving out passwords to your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
Cause my password is all ones for the kids.
Oh, why you tell? Okay, but
Let me see your
relationship, relationship. You giving you isn't you good with that?
I mean, it's whatever. I hand my phone, whatever.
Yeah.
You need it. I mean, ain't nothing going on in my phone.
See, that's what I'm talking about, me.
In my phone, you know what I mean? My head is something different.
I cannot with you.
I mean, just
what you say? I need a password to your brain.
Yeah, that's different. I mean, just some friends, some men I know, they real possessive with their phone, and some females are. I think that's just natural because it's a lot of privacy. Some people just attach it to themselves like that.
And sometimes when you get in relationships and you don't change your number, you may have someone from the past just randomly texting you, and that could be taken out of proportion. Like, no, ain't nothing going on. They just
the person you don't want to text you always text you.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen, at the wrong time. Like, don't get it, don't understand it.
I'm at the movies with bad hair. Bing.
Bing.
He go bang number
Everything
2.
good, right? They said on Instagram, they said, you crazy. Well, they said we was doing good.
Yeah.
We had no problems. Hey, not really a city girl said, bitch got 2 phones.
Bruh. Accusations. I can't even, no comment. I can't say nothing.
Oh my gosh.
I do got 2 phones.
See?
I do.
See? No more accusations. Facts.
I mean, she was right. I got 2 phones.
Let me rephrase this question. Are you giving out both passwords to both phones?
One
what?
phone.
You got a little quiet,
one
me.
Because one phone.
Yeah, you gonna give it a password to the phone that the kids got the password to.
Kids got the phone.
Ain't
right
that
now.
something?
Kids got the phone.
So she get that password, but not the other password.
The second phone don't even exist.
It do now. It do now.
It don't exist.
So how do you feel about? Okay, so because this is a loaded question, but how do you feel about marriage couples combining finances?
It's cool. It make more sense if y'all together.
Would you still have a side account?
Both of y'all should.
Yep.
I mean, cause I'm not finna ask nobody to spend some money.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have nobody ask me.
Yep.
They want to spend some money.
Exactly.
We should combine, like, staying together, combine finances. It just make more sense for just moving forward, keeping things forward. But I want to buy what I want to buy. I'm not finna confine with you what about buying. I'm finna buy this.
Yeah. No, for real.
Now, me having a certain amount out of my own money is what I'm spending.
And it's tax purposes too. It can affect how you file your taxes.
It just make more sense, especially when you buy houses, car notes.
Yeah.
You know how these bills is at this age. It's a different level, and then everybody not making the same amount of money to where it's like you want to drive the car you driving, and I want to drive the car I'm driving, or we want to stay in his house.
Yeah.
And I'm working these jobs, or you working that job, and it just make more sense to combine it all to just pay bills, pay credit cards, pay everything. And then, we split whatever is
left.
Yeah.
But I do think having combined accounts and separate accounts makes sense because if let's say my husband wants to go get a Corvette, you know what I mean? Like that, you want to get that. That's a different type of bill. That needs to come out your personal account.
Mm-hmm.
But also, if he wanted to buy me something.
Yeah, you don't want to be seeing what, that's really what it's about too.
Like you don't want to keep track of every single thing. Right? Because then it starts to feel like
You getting micromanaged.
Exactly. My other elephant talking about, I hope you got that on tape. I said I was playing. Y'all know I'm not. Y'all know daggone well.
I mean,
Jazz
they know
don't play.
They come. They know I was finna get on you, but I was keeping it cool back there with Z. I'm like, look, I ain't gonna say nothing because she back there. She over there cutting up.
They know Jazz don't play. Ain't no way I'm condoning any type of cheating on me. You understand?
Blocked.
I'm trying to tell you. In the paint, blocked, out of there. Nope, not gonna happen. Not going to happen whatsoever.
I mean, but I told you earlier, like the cheating goes so far.
Yeah.
Cheating goes so far.
It do.
It goes past what you think it go past. People cheat to the 10th power.
Yeah.
You know
I know it.
Like I was telling you earlier, like one time I done got a phone bought for me before.
By your side chick.
It wasn't even
Come
like that.
on,
I didn't know what was going on.
Did you hear that, Z?
Unfortunately.
Did you hear that?
I'm just keeping it. It's the truth.
That's some cold game right there. That's some cold game, Meech.
I mean.
What you say? Say, man. Hey, man.
Hey, man. Yeah, I mean.
That part.
It's silent game, though. You know, it's sometimes the game be what you don't tell them to do. So. I mean, I wasn't expecting to get a phone like that. I didn't need another phone. You know what I mean?
3 phones, shawty.
At one point, I was 4 phones, shawty.
3 phones. Dang, Meech.
I mean,
One phone for each.
But these are 2 different time zones. I mean, 2 different times.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I was
younger.
real young.
Okay.
When that happened, when the young lady bought me a phone, I was real young. So
I had 3 phones at one time, and the guy was I had 3 phones at one time, and I went on a date. And he was like, that's so embarrassing. I feel like I was with a drug dealer.
Yeah.
I got a phone for it.
I mean, that was me just, managing artists, too. So I had to have a couple phones, yeah.
Main side.
Yeah.
I feel you. At that time.
At the
Back
time,
then,
I was
absolutely.
managing 2 or 3 artists.
Yeah.
I needed, it was
then
just,
you got your family line, and then you got the line for everybody else.
Yeah, but how many phones is too many phones?
But that's what I'm saying. Like
when you ain't got that much going on, because after a while, I felt like them 4 phones was too much.
So the 3 phones that I had was for what you mentioned. Work, which was, the music stuff is a lot.
Yeah.
Family, and then people that I didn't really want to talk to like that. You know what I'm saying? And this is at a time where we didn't have Google Voice or, none of like the text lines or nothing like that. Everybody that knows me know I changed my number so much. I haven't the past year. I've been doing good, but I get so frustrated because people I don't want to talk to get my number. And it be like, dude, I don't give people my number.
I had the same number for 20 years.
Yeah, but that's because you have multiple phones.
No, my main line been the same number for 20 years.
Yeah,
Them other phones been like, music phones.
Yeah.
We had phone calling the twins for the kids to just call the phone and shout out the twins and leave voice messages. So that's type of stuff. Like the other time, I'll tell you, when she bought me a phone, I was like 18, 19.
Would you be okay if your mama had 2 phones?
I'm not really a big judger. You can have whatever you want to have if that's what if you want to manage 2 phone bills.
Yeah.
They got to manage 2 phone bills.
Yeah, but if you on a good plan, it's manageable.
It's
I guess it depends on your
line.
career. Like I feel like I need 2 phones at this point.
I'm only calling 1.
I know, but I need 2 phones at this point.
She can have how many other phones?
Because
I'm calling 1 number.
My man is gonna have he's gonna have numbers to both phones, but it's becoming to the point where it's like you have to separate family from work. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people will come hit you late at night. That's too much. We want to hear from you. 833-212-1017. We are talking, should you be sharing finances as a married couple? It is password sharing, trust, or control. 101.7 The Truth. Do not touch that dial.
Hi, this is Sherwin Hughes from 101.7 The Truth, and I want to talk to you about something bigger than just buying a house. I'm talking about building a legacy. Owning a home isn't just about 4 walls and a roof. It's about giving your kids a place where memories are made, where birthdays are celebrated, and where they always belong. It's about planting roots, knowing your neighbors, waving from the porch, and being a part of a community that feels like family. If you've been renting and wondering if home ownership is even possible, Axe Housing is here to work with you. An Axe Housing coach will help you create a plan, a budget, and move step by step toward owning a place you can truly call your own. They've already helped over 4,000 families become homeowners, and many are paying less than they were paying for rent. Don't let where you are today stop your family's tomorrow. Start your journey at axehousing.org. That is ACTS housing.org. Your legacy begins at home.
At Milwaukee College Prep, we believe brilliance lives in every child. Here, students are challenged, supported, and celebrated every single day. With small class sizes, dedicated teachers, and a proven track record of academic excellence, MCP is helping Milwaukee kids reach their fullest potential. Enrollment is still open for grades K-3 through 8. Spaces are limited. Apply today. Give your child a school where they'll thrive. Visit mkeprep.com or call today. Milwaukee College Prep, brilliance lives here.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds, about as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, don't leave your car running unattended, lock your doors, and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes, rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Milwaukee Black Talk
on 101.7 FM.
The Truth. And 1510 AM. W269DL. Milwaukee. A Milwaukee Black media company.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some shit she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. Digi Meech.
What it do?
Man, what we talking?
What's the word? What you talking?
Listen, we talking
cutting up.
Password sharing and sharing bank accounts.
That's all valid. You talking marriage though, right?
Marriage.
Yeah, that's all valid.
What about dating?
Dating, if it's at some point, if you try talking about that with the person you dating, you got to move forward to what the commitment is.
Yeah, that part. I don't feel like, you know what's crazy? Like, when I really, really am into somebody, I don't apply pressure. I'm easy. I let it be whatever it's going to be. And then I allow it to flow. But when I don't really be into somebody, I be applying pressure so much, like on purpose. I won't ask.
See how far you could take it.
Yeah.
You bogus. So you be playing games. Them games.
No, for real.
It's them
like
games girls be playing.
That's not games. It's just like if I don't foresee this going anywhere, then what's the point? Let's just have fun with it. I'm gonna stand 10 toes on your neck.
What? I don't know. You gotta at least tell him he a friend or something.
You said tell him he my friend.
Yeah. Like, you just gonna start playing with him like that?
No. Not at the gate. No. Like if I know they own something, yeah. But as far as like dating, what we're talking about with the money and all of that stuff, I agree. I feel like once you get to that point, that means the commitment. There's like full-fledged commitment, right? I don't even know if starting that commitment out with password sharing and account. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, before we start combining bank accounts, we got to combine clothes
I'm
into
trying
the
to-
washer and
you
dryer.
hear me?
There got to be a sock left in there or something. I got to see.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I got to see some stuff. We got to have some stuff got to be mixed in.
Yeah. You got to get that groove and see like.
Yeah, I'm either bringing you lunch, pick you up, drop you off.
Yep.
We either got something going on every Friday, something like that.
Yeah.
Before we get to combining money, then it's like,
I got to trust you.
yeah.
I got to trust you on a whole different level. Cause now you talking my livelihood.
Yeah, I mean, because sometimes you take jobs for the situation.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like if you meet somebody and y'all got certain type of jobs and it's like, okay, y'all been together this long.
Yeah.
It's either y'all taking these jobs to set each other up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then that becomes more makes sense to combine.
So how soon do you think before you get to sharing password? Like, is it marriage or can you do it before marriage? Because some people, they be engaged for like year, 2 years, 5 years. How soon can you start sharing passwords?
I don't think it's it's time to start sharing passwords.
Right.
I think it's just a more like it's a more emergency type of thing. Like, if something go wrong or whatever,
Yeah.
go look at my phone,
That
answer my
part.
phone, and it being up like it's a trust thing.
Yes.
The person like with me, it's like, okay, they know who's calling. They,
Yeah.
the type of stuff that's calling. First you gotta at
Yeah.
least answer the phone for my mama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I gotta
Facts.
see how that conversation go. See
Yeah.
if I'm in the shower, my phone ring. Would you come tell me, or
Yeah.
did you already go through my
Yeah.
stuff?
Yep. Yeah. No, I agree. I'm the same way though, Meech. Like, again, I'm in your skin. When you hop out, I hop in type of woman. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have to go through anything. I do feel like we should have each other's passwords if we're married, but I'm not going to go through your phone unless you ask me to. It's for emergency purposes. It's for,
Your
know
phone
what I'm saying?
going with you in the shower.
No.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not. No, but see, that's the thing. I love that kind of love where it's like, yeah, my wife got the password to my phone, but she'll never go through my stuff. Or
I'm
my
not even
husband got
thinking
the
about-
password to my phone, but he don't. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like you got the password to the banking account.
Because as a man, a woman can see something and just come up with their own
Men too.
thing. So it's just like,
Men too.
yeah, I've been there where I'm like, look, I don't care. It's he said, hey.
Men too.
He said, hey,
Well, we was
you
just-
ain't even say nothing back. It don't matter.
It don't. But see,
How
that's
he
what
get
I'm
this
saying.
number?
What we just said, you could be at the movies doing real good, no arguments recently, nothing.
Yeah.
And then somebody from the past reach out who you've already told and kind of pushed to the side. It's been years. But they just feel the need to come and disrupt what you got going on. And that could be taken out of context. That could be something, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, sometimes they just be texting because they was just thinking about how you was doing.
Yeah, but don't text me. Just think. Or stop thoughting.
But sometimes they
Stop
don't know
thoughting.
you got that going on the other side.
No, they do. They do.
No, some people
Because
don't.
women, like, women are very boisterous. You will know. Even if we don't post pictures with who we rock it with, you're going to know. You feel me? You're going to know.
Somebody in that passenger
So,
seat.
somebody
in that driver's seat.
Hello. Somebody in the past, like, let me think of a way I can go and mess up.
You didn't post nothing but passenger seat princess pics. Somebody else is driving.
Passenger seat princess pics is crazy.
You didn't post nothing but those.
Who driving?
No, somebody's driving.
Listen, that's like
He
when you go
driving,
on a
that's what I-
vacation,
he
right?
driving.
Who taking the picture?
No.
I be want to ask, who be taking the
No,
pictures?
he taking the pictures. I already know who taking them. He taking them. Him.
Oh my gosh. He is passenger princess. So that's how you know. They in the passenger seat.
Then y'all got tricks. Y'all got tricks. Women got tricks. Y'all flip the video. Do all that. Y'all
Real quick, huh?
rescale it. Yeah. Look. It's been one with that.
Miles says, how long before marriage? I don't think you have to wait for the bank account merging or the password sharing until marriage. I think it depends on trust and loyalty. Like, how far in your relationship do you how much do you trust this person? And can you trust that they're this loyal to it? Because again, you can be engaged or you could just be in a serious relationship before you even be engaged for a while. And it's like, if something happens, I need to know that you know everything because you got me. You're going to have to take care of business if I can't. You know what I'm saying?
But some stuff don't tip you off until you get into a situation. Like some stuff you ain't tripping about until now you got somebody to trip on.
Yeah, that's well.
Now you tripping.
Well, see, that's
now you got somebody to trip on. Yeah, that's attachments, emotions.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like right now, it'd be like, I ain't worried about no phone or whatever.
Yeah,
and you get in there and that phone's sitting there, and that mug going bing, 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 and you like, hold on, it's not football season. What's going on?
See, the thing is, you get the previews. Let me give you some game. Let me give y'all some game, ladies. Let me give y'all some game, ladies. This is what you do, right? Go and buy your man. If he don't have a MacBook, buy him a MacBook. Baby, I got you. I'm going to set it up for you. Connect it to his phone. So every time that go off, the laptop go off too.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're able to see.
Everything connected over.
Everything connected.
That's how I got it.
Let me stop.
Don't worry about it.
Let me stop. I'm just joking.
That's true. That's true because, I mean, like, I got my iPhone hooked up to my laptop. That's hooked up to everything.
Yeah.
You know, anything Apple to my Apple Watch.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like.
In all seriousness, though, like, the best relationship is when you can have someone to say, hey, I got a password on my phone, but you can have it. We're going to, share the bank accounts, whatever the case. To me, that's a different type of love. That means you trust me and you're loyal to me on a completely different level. Because it takes a lot if you're not married to get to that point.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, it got to be some type of intertwining with your life to be able to know that this person can use your phone.
Absolutely.
For one, like, just not just, oh, here go my phone, you can go through it. Just like, you around me enough to where if you need to use my phone, whether it's typing something in, searching, because sometimes people be on the phone with bill collectors or whatever, you trying to line stuff up, you on three-way, and it's like, let me see your phone real quick.
Yep.
Some people are like, no, you can't see my phone. No, Now you got to get another phone.
And honestly,
handle business around your significant other.
Honestly, too, like, when I was married, we did share bank accounts, which is why I'm okay with that as long as you have separate accounts. We didn't share passwords, but that's something that I would be okay with. You have a password on your phone. I have one. We know it. That's fine. I just believe that it's catered to those specific people. Like, you have to do what works for you. It's not going to work for everybody. I know for me personally, like in our line of business, there's no way I can be in a relationship and not have a password on my phone because it's too much confidential information in my phone. You know what I'm saying? Contacts, connections, like people, valuable information that, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want your spouse texting one of your clients that you got for an interview, like, you talking to my girl or you talking to my man. Like,
yeah, I mean, and that's pretty much what it come down to. The misconception of who people are. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I said, sometimes some people text you at the wrong time. It's like, for one, I just gave this person my number.
Yes.
This is the first time he texts me or she texts me.
Yeah.
To be able to be like, for you to accuse me that, to go that high on the accuse bar of this is what's going on. Like, most of the time it's like, yeah, I just gave somebody my number 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And they texting me now.
Have you ever been in an awkward situation where you was in a relationship and you just met someone like in a work setting, not a work setting, but like music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you be in the studio or some shit or you out and about and then it's like y'all do business together. They don't know your situation, but then they call or they text like, hey, what's up? We should kick it, da-da-da. And then it's like, how do you be like, hey, I got this situation, but now your spouse looking like you can't work with them, you can't work with her. She just,
look, that's what's going on right now.
See? See?
No, I mean, like, them situations definitely always come about because, like I said, the misconception of who people are, but sometimes it be the trustworthy I've shown in the past of like getting caught.
Yeah.
You know, and then sometimes I done got caught with people that I'm not even.
But see, that's what I'm saying. You're
It's
a producer
accusations.
and
Like,
you work
you
with
just-
female rappers.
You just think it's that because she constantly texting
Yeah.
and constantly,
Yeah.
you know, putting her energy into her music or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, she trusts me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, she done got people telling her she should record with me or whatever the case is. It's like, at the same time, I'm trying to do good business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But then, like I said, it's been times where I wasn't doing. I'm
on one.
I'm on one. You know what I mean? So
Bitch, on one.
for me to show that and then expect a person to just believe that it's that, you know, sometimes it be hard because you did in the past
Yeah.
messed up.
Yeah, I feel that. Shout out to the chat. Not really a city girl says, Mal, I'm not giving access to my privacy unless we are married. If you want to see something, I might let you see. We will exchange phones, etc. Just that one time after a conversation. I agree. DBJ says, so for me, it took me a very long time to totally trust, maybe because growing up, I was around failed relationships. Example would be not having my dad around, but instead grew up with the stepdad. I understand that too. I understand that. He said, if I would ask myself as a young buck, why ain't my real father here? So those type of settings can dictate too how you choose to trust, you know, your partner or your spouse as well. But again, I just feel like you shouldn't even be in a relationship if you feel like you got to do all that.
Yeah. And then I was just thinking, like, when did the phone become so important? Like,
iPhones came out. Because when we had them flip phones, first of all, who about to be texting 3 letters in one number, waiting until, I can't wait till 9 o'clock, I'm about to call? You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm saying. Like, when did it become like, okay, let me see your phone?
When them smartphones came out, man, and social media. When smartphones, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, that's like 2012. When all of that came out, that's when it got bad. I mean, chicks been going in men phones since the beginning of time. You know what I mean? But like the smartphones made it worse because think about it. When we had the flip phones or the box phones, you ain't really getting pictures. Like when we had the flip phones, you could, but they be all granted. Like you can't really see. You know what I'm saying?
I guess it got, like, we was talking about the catfishing thing. It get to being like that too. Like
webcam or email.
Yeah, it get to being like that. Like
people used to cheat on Yahoo. Like email me. You know what I'm saying?
Like I guess social media in general.
Yes.
To where it's like, okay, now you got dating sites.
Yeah.
You know, that people
Black
got on their
Planet.
phone.
Exactly.
You know, you could put these apps on your phone that'll send your phone into ghost mode, or you got
yes,
another vault inside of a vault that's inside of a vault.
Yeah. But see, even then, if you have to go through all of that just to cheat, then just be single.
I mean, that's
selfish.
And sometimes that's protecting your privacy because some people just trying to go through stuff
Yeah.
to trying to accuse you or just trying to look or trying to navigate or trying to control the situation. Like you said, like, is it trust or is it control? Some of it be control.
It is. A lot of it is. And I'm going to be honest. A lot of it is control. It has nothing to do with trust because, again, if I trust you, I don't even want to go on your phone. What I need to go on your phone for? I trust you.
Then you got to understand, like, ask the person, do they trust themselves?
That's a, man, you know
Because I'm
what?
moving in situations where I trust myself. Like,
facts.
Like I said, most of it do be accusations and people accusing you just because of your past or who they think you are. Like you said, 'cause you do music. And it's like, no, look, man.
And some people are guilty.
I done learned from my mistakes.
Some people are guilty. Some people want to go through your phone so they can have a reason to shift the energy off of what they secretly got going on. And then that gives them a way to pretty much use it as a weapon against you to say,
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, I knew you was doing this. And while they over here trying to make up, you out there doing what you doing.
Sometimes it don't even be who, it be what you was doing.
Exactly.
I text you at this time, then I seen you talking to these people and these people and these people, or you doing this, you rather focus on this. You respond to him, you respond to her, you respond to these people, you all in your email, this and that. You
ain't saying nothing to me.
You ain't saying nothing to me. And it be like, it ain't, you sitting right here.
So how much of it do you think is guilt? Like, oh, I know I'm messing off. I got to get because I was watching. What was that? that show Divorced Sisters by Tyler Perry, and she was. You said was he? She was. Her baby was not by her husband, right? But it was a secret. And when they was at the hospital, her baby had some medical issues, and she needed a blood transfusion. And when they ran the blood test, the baby blood did not match the husband's blood. So what she did was ask the doctor to lie, right? But the doctor, when she talked to the husband, she didn't confirm or deny, but she ended up flipping the story on him, like making it like he was the problem. Oh, why would you? You don't trust me, girl? This ain't even his baby. Like, and people will flip it. They will find a reason to go through your stuff just to flip it on you to take the attention off of them and what they got going on.
Yeah,
man. Come on now, stop playing in my face.
No, for real.
RC Creation says, where the little black book at? Back in the day. DVJ said, I definitely got some positives from him, but I was fearful of him until I punched him one day when I was sick of it. He ended up cheating on moms, and she dumped him. Yeah.
Because it's crazy how everybody know the game.
Yep.
Everybody done played it.
That's right.
But they don't want it to play against them.
Come on.
They don't want it to happen against them.
Listen.
You don't want that to happen with you. You know what I mean? But you play the game.
Yep. But as soon as it's your turn, then it's a wrap.
Like everybody know the game.
At
this age,
get your feelings up, man.
At this age, everybody listening to Truth Nation, y'all know how this go. Y'all know how the game is played. Whatever part of the game that y'all playing, y'all playing.
I promise you. But you better be able to take whatever you dishing out.
Yes, that part. That's
especially men.
What?
Especially
we gotta
men.
go to break.
Especially men. We gotta go to break. We gotta go to break all of a sudden, right?
Yeah, nope, we gotta go to break.
Oh, we gotta go to break all of a sudden. Thank you, Z. We want to hear from you. 833-212-1017. Do not touch that dial. 101.7 The Truth.
Wow, that's crazy.
The Homer Blow Foundation, Inc., nonprofit 501c3, and our presenting sponsor, Beta Philanthropies, Inc., invites you to the 32nd annual Homer Blow birthday party for the kids on Saturday, June 27th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. for kids ages 2 to 13 years old at the Fitzsimmons Boys and Girls Club and Metcalf School, located at 3400 West North Avenue on 34th and North. Admission is absolutely free, and after 32 years, you already know how it goes down. And this year, don't miss the kids' phone party. Shout out to our platinum sponsors, the Office of Early Childhood Initiative, Mighty Small Moments, the Brewers Community Foundation, Spectrum, and Westcare, Wisconsin. Our gold sponsors, Maleka Early Learning Center, Liquid, formerly the Oasis, Unite WI, Community Health Primary Care Services, LLC, the Greater Milwaukee Urban League, Eisenberg, Riley, and Zimmerman, and the New Pitts Mortuary. Our silver sponsors, Mr. B's Privilege Lounge and Dog City, along with Running Rebels and Griffin CDL Institute. Limited vendor spaces available. If you'd like to support or make a donation, email homerblowfoundation@gmail.com or call 414-248-4954.
Our children deserve a real chance to make it in life, and a good education is a passport to opportunity. At City Ford Collective, we're working to make sure there's a great Milwaukee school for every Milwaukee family, because more good options lead to better outcomes. And who doesn't want that? Together, we can give every child the foundation they need to thrive, and a stronger future for kids means a stronger future for Milwaukee. To learn more about our mission, visit us at cityfordcollective.org. That's cityfordcollective.org.
I'm Chris Jakimick. I served in the United States Air Force, and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is, my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakimick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
To your phone last night. I went to your phone last night.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler, Digi Meech. We are live and direct.
What's the word?
Z crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I get up here and he gonna catch you. You know what I'm saying? He know what's up.
Hey, Babar said real men don't play any games. That's right. He said, y'all stay black. I got to go to Walmart to get some batteries for these walkie-talkies. You know what? That might not be a bad idea. Walkie-talkies might not be a bad idea.
Right. That's how it's going to sound. That's how you going to. This is how it's gonna sound. We trying to talk to him.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Not really a city girl says, I already know that personality type. Yeah, we definitely be sharing stories. The beauty of it all is overcoming it and coming out stronger on the other side. That's a fact. That is a fact. That's a fact.
Phones done changed the game though.
It did. It has, and I think it's for the worst. Relationship wise, for the worst.
Yeah.
Because it's not even just about like what's in your phone or texting. It's a distraction.
Somebody in the bathroom
Scrolling,
laughing and kikiing.
Yeah, what you kikiing at? And if it's so funny, why you ain't share it with me? You understand?
You laughing and
what you
kikiing in the
kikiing
bathroom.
at?
It can't be his guy, huh?
No, it ain't. It can't. No, no, because I be laughing for real. Like my group chat with my friends be cracking. It's
but I'm
hilarious.
saying, girls always want to take the call somewhere else.
First of all, why your phone is in the bathroom with you, period.
Girls want to be like, hold on, let me take this call right quick. Now y'all got to walk in the other room.
Yeah, because we might be talking about you. We might be talking about you.
But here we go. Air phone, we answer. We got it on speaker.
No, y'all don't.
Uh-huh.
No, y'all don't.
For real.
Y'all tell on yourself, though.
No,
What?
y'all
Yeah,
just,
no,
like,
y'all
like you
tell
said
on
before with the
yourself.
break, y'all using stuff to weaponize against us.
Listen, y'all, this how y'all be. Y'all
I
be
finna
like,
go with my guys. Now that done turned it to some
To-
whole other stuff. Like, I thought you was going your guys. Like, what you mean? I was finna go to the store first. I can't go to the store, then go to, like.
y'all be like, brr, brr. Hello? What up, bro? What you on? What you on?
What's the
what
name
I'm
right
on?
here? What's the name right here?
No, you be like, what you on, bro? Oh, at the crib, chilling. Oh, okay, you coming through today? Oh, you said, am I coming through today? Why you repeating everything he's saying?
He can't hear him.
No, he.
What you mean is that simple? He can't hear him.
Stop the cap.
Can't hear him. That's what I'm saying. That's why we put everything on speaker so we can hear. So you ain't following me. You jumping the gun.
Meech, you got a lot of game, man.
Jumping the gun.
He repeating it because he's
He
trying to
can't
let
hear.
you know that she's around,
Before
bro.
you even
That's
said
bro
anything,
code.
before you even said anything, I said we put everything on speaker.
No.
So we can't hear.
He not putting nothing on speaker. That's bro code. He's
We can't
repeating it so that he will know that you around.
We don't play
Because
that
when
type
you
of
have a regular conversation, I'm not repeating what you telling me on the phone.
No. That's
Oh,
what it be.
you say you want to
I
go
can
here
tell you
tonight?
exactly what I can tell you. No, them that ain't how
now.
it go. It'd be like, hey, I can tell you exactly how it go. If my guy called and he say, hey, bro, where we was at? Now I know what's going on.
Hey, Beach, we went straight to Pato after that. Right, we ain't
Man,
going
look,
nowhere.
we ain't going nowhere else.
Yeah, all right.
We ain't going nowhere else.
Come on, man. No, what women gonna do? See, we so transparent. You got me on speaker. That's my first. And whenever somebody pick up the phone,
that's when y'all get caught. Why you asking if you on speaker?
Listen, because I'm about to say something
Right,
wild.
you about to say something wild.
But-
Automatically,
No.
bro, them know he on speaker. What it do, bro? None.
Listen, my friends know. Do not put me on speakerphone. I'm telling you. And I don't ask because they may be around a guy.
So they can't call you for validation of what happened?
Yeah, absolutely. But when
Mm-hmm.
it ain't just because they around a guy, it's because I don't know who they around. I might have something, it could be pertaining to anything.
Hey, with us, it don't matter. Everybody getting the same spiel.
Don't put me on speakerphone.
Everybody getting the same spiel. You call me and say, hey, bro, when we over there? Yep.
Listen.
We was over there.
I promise. Ask my sister. I'll be like, she be like, hello?
And
Hey,
then
sister. I'll be like, you got me on speakerphone?
Yeah, that's I know that
You
Nas
got
like
me
put
on
her on speaker. Put her on speaker. Yup, she do. She do got you on speaker. Yup, yeah, she do. Yeah, you can't even say that. that one tickled.
Oh my gosh. Because it's so true.
That one tickled.
For real, it's so true. You got me on speakerphone? Take me off speaker.
Mm-hmm. I give you some behind the scenes game though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because remember saying yesterday, like, I got plenty of people got pictures of me, sneaky pictures. Right?
Yeah.
Like they just sneaking pictures. It'd be really mostly my guys taking pictures of the back of my head at the studio to show where they at.
Yeah.
They got pictures of me. I don't even know they got. They just sending pictures off to their girl. Yeah, I'm at the studio.
Yeah.
To show the picture of my head.
Yeah.
Like they at the studio. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
You see Meech, it's all good. You know I'm at the studio. They Drees.
Shout out Drees, man.
Drees will come to the studio for 10 minutes, take a picture and leave.
It looked like he was there the whole
Yeah,
time.
he was there all day.
That's smart.
He was there all day.
That's smart.
He got an alibi.
He was there all day.
So you saying basically people need to start having alibis?
We got songs and everything. This is a true story. Ain't no alibis. These are true stories. He was there all day. He dropped 3 songs, and I can send them to you.
I know that's right, Mom. You could say the games for the PS6. For real. Say the games for the PS. I'm not. No.
It's not even out yet.
But that's why you say you can say the games
ask
for when
that-
it come out. That mean ain't no games.
Oh, boom.
Y'all gotta stay ahead of it. See, y'all gotta stay ahead.
That's what I mean. Yeah. No,
When y'all hear game, y'all gotta know what it is.
but men do have a way of hiding things out in the open.
Oh, y'all like some cats though.
You know me, I got eyes everywhere.
No, y'all just sneaky.
No,
is
women?
Yes, women is
We ain't sneaky, we just cold. If we really want to be on that type of time,
No, y'all are always on that type of time.
that's false, Meech. That is so false.
Women is the sneakiest animals in the world.
No, I'm not sneaky. I don't have a
You
reason
got
to be.
something going on while we talking right now.
Secrecy versus privacy versus secrecy is 2 different things.
And you doing both.
No, I'm not. I don't have secrets because there's nobody to keep secrets from.
Yeah, that's why it's privacy.
Hello.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm
the same
private.
secrets that you ain't tell nobody.
Cause who I'ma tell and for what?
Right. Secrets is something you told somebody that you don't want nobody else to tell. Privacy is you ain't saying nothing. You don't want nobody to know at all. So
Privacy. That's all I've been saying.
They still
Am
secrets.
I? Am I not?
Secrets to yourself.
It's privacy.
Yeah.
That's all.
Secrets you ain't tell nobody.
What haven't I said? What is it you would like to inquire about?
I don't want to know anything.
Well, who want to know?
You
Nobody.
know who want to know?
Who?
The person who trying to get with you want to know.
Oh, who is that?
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them.
Right.
Man, listen. Whoever tried to give me, I got.
But But when does secrets become privacy, or privacy become when does it make the change? Like when you have a secret, now it's privacy, or how do you determine what's a secret?
Secret is when you withhold information. That's for sure a part of secrecy. Also, to me, secrets are sneaky. Because it's like...
So that's a lie then.
As far as relationships.
To women, that's a lie.
Like why? Like secret is being sneaky to me.
Right. So if
that
you
means
put
like,
a man
hey,
in front of a secret, that's a lie.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Privacy is like you're not hiding nothing. You just don't put people in it.
So men can't have privacy.
Yeah,
Stuff
men
they
can
just
have
private
privacy.
about.
Yeah.
Men
Absolutely.
can't have secrets.
But the problem is y'all don't know the difference between privacy and secrecy.
We know exactly the difference.
No, you know what you're right. Y'all do, but y'all manipulators, and y'all would try to use secrecy as privacy.
No, we don't.
Yes,
we
y'all
don't
do.
mix the two.
Yes, y'all do.
We don't mix the two.
It's
Yes,
just a
y'all
lot of
do.
secrets are private.
Right.
The wrong way.
That was
like
good,
it's not
Z.
my fault. A lot of things are private.
That was good, Z.
And that you assume
Not
that
really
are
a
secrets.
city girl said, nah, Mish, that sounds like insecurities and projections. I didn't say it, bitch. I didn't say it. Not really a city girl say it, but okay. What you think?
Right. You can believe accusations.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Mish just sat here and said that I had something going on that I didn't want people to know about. And now one time the Z said accusations. You see how unfair that
but we
is?
talking
But
privacy
when
versus
you
secrecy.
say something, he put accusations out
Somebody
there.
else said something.
Accusations.
Yep.
Somebody else said something. It's cool when y'all do
Who?
it. We can do it too.
You got the whole chat with you.
That's a lie.
It's cool when y'all do it. We talking privacy versus secrecy. So it's all accusations.
Yeah, so I'm not a secretive person. I'm a private person.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I'm a very private person.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's hard in our profession. It's hard to hold secrets.
It is, but
It's-
I'm
it's hard
private
to- it's
because
really hard to be private.
because people are haters. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even have to do anything to them, and they are just natural born haters. Don't matter what age group, neither. It's some old fools out here who just haters. They sit on social media all day hating. They do whatever. It's just real life haters out here.
They take the information and run with it.
Yeah, I mean it don't faze me, but it's still like privacy is protection.
Mm-hmm.
You protect what you love. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't gotta have everybody knowing what you got going on until it's time. And when they do, even then it's like, okay, that's the difference between secrecy and privacy. If I was in a relationship and I was secret about it, nobody would never know who I'm with, right? If I'm private about it, they gonna be like, oh yeah, that's so-and-so lady. But you might not just know what we got going on. You might not see us all the time because we do what we do. You know what I'm saying? We're not putting on a show. We're just doing what we do.
Exactly.
So that's what I mean by privacy. When I'm in relationships or building or doing anything, I'm a private person.
Yeah, I'm private. I ain't gonna say too. I'm gonna speak from a general.
If I care about you, I'm private. If I don't,
if you a secret. You a secret. You a secret. It must be good if it's a secret. It gotta be good.
No, if it's a secret, it's like
Got to be good.
For me, it's like
you got a bad secret.
No, I'm
That's what I'm
saying
saying.
when I.
It's gotta be a good secret.
I'm talking
You wanna
people
keep this
though.
away from
Like
people?
if it's someone that's a secret, that means that you ain't. You know what I'm saying?
If it's a secret,
I ain't taking you serious.
Sometimes secrets can be something like I mess with somebody and it's like I'm keeping this secret. Ain't nobody knowing I mess with them. They long gone. They out the picture. Now I ain't got to tell nobody we even did this.
Yeah, for
That's
real.
a secret.
that is a secret.
That's a
Who
bad
are you?
secret. Though. The good secret
Not
is
necessarily. It just means you don't care.
can't nobody.
I
know
don't care enough for you to be relevant in my life. So it's not necessarily a secret. Well, it is a secret, but I don't care enough. You understand? Because if you listen, if I don't rock with you like that, okay, let's talk options. Let's say you got options, any, mini, mighty, mo, and you go with any. The mini, mighty, mo is gone. That becomes I don't care about you, right? I will act like you don't exist for my any.
Yeah.
Not that it's a secret. It's just I
So
love you.
We back there. We was talking Bay 1, Bay 2, Bay 3.
What's that?
So you got Bay 1.
Who you mean me or just in general?
Just in general.
Uh-huh.
In general, you got Bay 1, right? Bay 1 don't know nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bay 2 know everything.
Mm-hmm.
Bay 3 almost in the background, just waiting on everything to fall in shambles so they can become Bay 1.
Bay 1 is the one they love the most.
Right, she don't know nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He don't know nothing. Whoever, they don't know nothing. Bay 1 don't know nothing what's going on.
Bay 2 is just runner up that thinks she Bay 1, but she really not.
She could be Bay 1.
She could, but she know too much. Cause think about it. A man really ain't gonna tell a woman he genuinely loves so much, like stuff that he know will hurt her.
Who, Bay 1?
Bay 2.
Bay 2? Bay 2, you tell everything.
Yeah, if you tell her everything, then that means you don't care.
Bay 1
No, she knows.
She's
knows. Okay.
She's okay with it.
She's
That's why
okay
she
with
Bay
it.
2. Yeah, she could be Bay 1. If Bay 2 becomes Bay 1.
Well, I don't know about neither one because I'm always the one and never the two. We gotta go to break.
There you go.
101.7 The Truth. Do not touch that dial.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
Shifted the narrative, and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day when this is all a thing of the past,
You couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at mda75.org.
You can't buy a best friend. You can love them, walk them, pet them, and care for them, whether they want you to or not. You can take a picture or 50. You can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that, but you can adopt one. There are millions of pets waiting for a best friend just like you. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way, improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to healthcare and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
Holding out is such a task. That's why me I say this from my heart. Oh Lord, don't let me cheat on my girl.
Z cutting up today, 101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. Did you meet you in the building?
What's the word?
Hey, Z over there cutting up, man.
Yeah. I mean, it fits the theme for the day.
It does. Anita Nicole says, Jazz moving silence. Yes, I do. When it's time for me to pop out, I'm going to pop out.
Yeah.
When it's time. It ain't time.
She can move in silence.
No, I never even said if I was in a relationship or not. You know what I mean? What I will say is I am building with somebody. I am. And I respect him too enough to play in his face. You understand? We're not committed. We're not committed. But I respect him too much to play in his face. So guess what that means? And the reason why I say that is because women can't do what men do. Even if he was entertaining other females.
Y'all do way more.
No, listen to me. Even if he was entertaining other females, he'd get them off his line when the commitment comes. I can't do that. Because when you get to messing with certain type of men, it can get messy. You know what I'm saying? And dangerous. So we don't have that option.
Yeah.
To build with multiple men at the same time. You got to choose one. And it's a respect thing too. I'm just that type of woman though. I know some women who like to serial date, date them all. No. First of all, that's a setup for a disaster.
I mean, but some women got that type of control though.
Yeah, but it's still a setup for disaster, not just for you, but for them. Because now you're leading multiple people on at the same time. And then not only that, it's like, I don't even have that much energy to give multiple men.
But those women not actually giving that type of energy to make you think you finna be with them.
You sure?
No, for real. Like if some women, like if a woman give you the she ready to settle down vibes, you could kind of guarantee it's only maybe a handful of guys she may be talking to try to figure this out. Yeah. And it's not really that intense either.
You know what I do? Like, I'll have two options. I don't do the multiple 3, 4, 5. I don't do any of that. You got to have at least two, so you can know, compare and contrast, right?
If a girl giving you the vibes of she's ready to settle down, like I said, you could kind of guarantee it's no more than 5 people that she's kind of on the fringe with trying to see what's going on. Like even if you just came in the picture, then you could just be like, okay, cool. Maybe it's just you and maybe other guys she talking to, or maybe she like, no, that's how you even came into the picture. That she's kind of like leaning towards somebody else or whatnot. That's how you even came into the picture. So,
but mine is 2. I don't go past 2 because I'm intentional and I know that I want to be married again. So I don't have the mental capacity to do. It's like I don't. And then once the confirmation is there that this is my person and this is who I want to build with, then the other option, dismissed.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
So the girls that's giving you those vibes, we as men, we already know to where some men that's playing that game, they'll still play that game, play with you, because you talking about you that type of woman. So it'll be guys that you can identify out the gate that's playing them type of games.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean? But
the one that wants you, he going to step up and do whatever.
But it'll still be a game play.
No, nope, because when you dealing with real men, it ain't no game play.
No, I'm saying, I was just talking about the different type of men that play games.
Like there is, and that's why I choose not to date. Like, first of all, I only date one. I don't date multiple people at the same time. It's levels. It's like options. Let me see how, this one, okay, now I have to narrow it down. Yeah, when it start getting serious on this side, I won't even entertain nothing else because I'm so into you. And not only that, you've already showed me why this person ain't gonna work. So what's the point? That's a meaningless connection at this point.
Yeah, because as a real man, like, I kick it with females. I'm not gonna take it that far.
Yeah.
I mean, especially, like, I did that already where I played with my own life and messed my own life up. You know what I mean? Having multiple baby mamas. So it's like at this age, I'm not even playing with women at that point. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Some women don't think you changed though.
Some don't, but you know what? And this is what I've learned, right? Like, let me see. The past year and a half, I've been on 2 dates.
Yeah.
3 dates.
I ain't even know none.
By the second date, like, it's a wrap.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't been on
promise.
none.
Like, it literally was like, I went on 2 dates last year, 1 date this year. The dates that I went on last year, the 2 was with the same person. Mm-hmm. But by that second date, it's like, I'm good. You know, by then I already know, like, it's not going. I'm good. Like, that was so discouraging, right?
Mm-hmm.
This year, I don't want to date. I don't want to go on dates. Because I already know who I want and what I want.
Do your thing now.
So I'm just going to date that person.
But
that's right. You
remember 3 weeks ago, though, GT?
Oh, I sure do. I'm,
Yeah,
I'm glad she got some conviction and know what she
We
wants.
gonna play him back.
You can play it back.
We gonna play him
Things
back.
change.
Quick.
Things change. But I'm saying.
She was standing on it. It was
She really
crazy.
was.
What was I standing on?
That you ain't.
You wasn't. Yeah. You
I wasn't.
Wasn't looking. Wasn't messing around.
I wasn't.
Okay, now you is.
Wait, to a certain degree.
See?
Listen.
That's what we saying.
I don't
That's all
go
we
looking
saying.
because when you go looking, you go find something. You know what I'm saying? Again, I didn't go look for anything. When stuff just happens, that's when I know.
Oh, so you saying you, based on what you was saying,
damn,
the right person had came based on what you was saying.
The right person came right on time.
Yeah.
To me.
But you put in the energy like, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this.
And I was like,
here you go.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yep. Go ahead, learn me something. Change my perspective.
Your mind.
Yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm.
It did. It doesn't mean I wasn't open.
But this is what we was trying to tell you, though. That's why we acted
Trying
the
to
way
tell
we
me
acted.
what?
Because you were like, I'm not going.
Nothing.
I'm not going. No matter what. I don't care who
And we
texts
just
me.
like,
I don't
look,
care who called.
open
I'm not going.
up.
But
Remember? I'm
no.
like, open up, Jazz. It's
No,
cool.
but I don't need to. I don't need to open up because there's nobody to open up to.
Oh, he falling in line.
No. I'm
okay.
saying not. He's excluded because he good. Like when y'all say open up, to me that means like you gotta think we on radio. You already know I got one stalker. Bitch, I gotta be careful.
We know that. It's just, look,
for real, it gets scary out here, man. It gets scary out here. Plus, nobody needs to know my business. Only reason why I said something today is because I really get tired of certain people.
Feeling it.
No, it ain't even that. The reason why I said something today is because at the end of the day, nobody know who I'm talking to, so it don't matter. Secondly, the people who don't understand or like still trying and they not getting the hint, well, here you go.
And also, it's
Okay.
entertainment purposes. Like,
And also entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
But it's still true. It's like some stuff that come by you don't want to, like, I really do respect this individual. I never play in his face.
Mm-hmm.
If it's somebody else, I play them games. But like, no, if a man steps up to the plate and try it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not playing with that man. That's a whole man. I'm not doing it. Whether it works out or not, whether we get somewhere or not, I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I value that person, that human being.
So he came with them intentions you was talking about.
It ain't even about the intentions.
No, we ain't gonna get too deep. I'm just
sorry, her face telling
Meech being messy. No, I'm laughing because Meech being messy as well right now.
I'm saying you glowing, saying what you saying.
Not really. A city girl said, "Nah, Jazz, stand on business. You have a suitor. He made the cut for now." The thing about it is, we've actually been building for like 8 years. No. Take that back. Yeah, it's been 8 years. Like, meaning building not in a sense of like trying to be together, but just like not forcing anything, just communication, just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, you just vibing. It's no expectations, no, like none of that stuff. And then boom, one day, the timing, you know what I'm saying? You got this going on in your life, they got that going on in their life, and the timing of it all works out or could potentially work out, right? Then that's when it's like, they say like the best things come when you least expect it. I'm not saying that that's the situation. I'm just saying that for me, especially where I am now, that's like at some point you have to understand what's worth giving your time to and what's not. Who's worth giving your time to and who's not. Because I can entertain people all day long just because I'm jazzy.
Yeah, I go off of how I feel.
That was a good one.
Listen, Alfonso said, who's that, Marty?
Yeah.
People have to be careful out here. Stalking is real. No, for real. I've had 2 stalkers in my life, real stalkers, right? So I do have to be careful. And people are crazy, but again,
all women do.
I'm just being transparent because I'm never transparent, and again, nobody knows, so it don't matter. I'm just saying that you have to understand when that if it's for you, the situation, and it's something that, you know what I mean? So if I say I want this, and I don't want this, and then it come, I'll be a fool to be like, I'm not going to entertain it. Why not? Yes, absolutely. That's a whole man. You right. You show you right. I'm gonna entertain it.
I said some women are straighten up a dude without her even really doing nothing because we know this where we want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like we gonna uphold the standard that she's saying that she needs. You know
and
what
it
I mean?
don't even mean that the other options wasn't, you know.
It's just going off of feel like this feel better.
It ain't even just feel. It's like some stuff you can't explain. You know, it's rare that you get the whole package, man. You know what I mean? It's a drought out here. It's rare you get the whole package. I'm just saying. I'm talking about as a person, morals, character, standard, looks, career, intellect, knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Can you learn me something? I'm tired of dealing like entertaining people where I gotta teach them something.
But like you said, how long it took you to really get to that point where you understand that about him though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was worth the wait.
It take that long.
It was worth the wait. It is worth the wait. It's worth the wait for me to see where it goes.
Like, even though what I be saying, like if you dating, just go ahead and have fun. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. And like marriage, commitment, it takes a while to get to that point.
Not for me. I mean, I'm not saying I get married like next year or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, you know, we gotta go to break. Do not touch that dial. 101.7 The Truth.
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that you can be vulnerable and powerful. That taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love and who loves you. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Reading aloud to children sharpens their listening skills, expands their vocabularies, and nurtures a lifelong love of reading. That's why Reading is Fundamental, the nation's leading children's literacy nonprofit, offers free monthly read-alouds by popular authors through its Rally to Read program. Visit rallytoread.org to watch the read-alouds and discover exciting reading activities for school and home. Visit rallytoread.org today.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
When I met both of them, it was like my missing pieces were found. Like it was just like an instant, these are my kids. If you're considering adopting a teen, just do it. Kids need families. I don't care the age, everybody deserves a family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Z is on one today, 101.7 The Truth. I see you, Z.
Nah, you be on one.
You know what?
You came in here with the...
With the what?
Like, you just know you got it today.
No, it's like, you know, Biko said I need to be a little bit more transparent. I'm such a closed book.
I mean, How you gonna read the book in one day?
No, but the thing is,
I think you gotta open up to it. It take time. You'll be on the radio for a minute.
It was
so
a
it's
good
like,
first chapter though.
no, I'm gonna be honest with you. Nobody knows, so it don't matter.
No, I'm saying like just the transparency in general for Jazz. You got time to keep opening up. You know, like Z said, it's the first chapter. So you think of it like that, like how much you got time.
We all know in radio today that people talk based off of, falsehood. Mm-hmm. That's not me. I'm authentic. So if I want to speak on a subject, I have to speak from experience because of the authenticity. Yeah. You know what I mean? I still can do it in a private way. But again, everything we do has to be impactful. So hopefully when people listen to us, they can say, well, she being real because she telling us real life experiences. And maybe if that works for her, it'll work for me. Yeah, that's what rather I want versus content,
Yeah, and then hopefully everybody they're able to relate because they feel like it's happening to them.
Absolutely. And sometimes you got to say it because it's enough negativity out here and enough women that's like, oh, I date him on, do this. No, because when you do that, you're intertwining with too many spirits, not sexually, but just mentally. Mm-hmm. The whole thing, like you can't say you want a husband and you talking to 5 different men. That's not preparation. I've been in solitude for the past year because I want my husband. That means that I have to have discipline, no temptation. I have to move a certain way. God has to prepare me a certain way. If I'm dating and talking to multiple people, I'm going to miss that train,
Because you know when you meet certain people what type of people they be.
Yeah. But you know my problem is.
You don't go nowhere?
I like them a little rough around the edges.
Yeah, so you gotta go over here, go over
my
there.
problem. No, but they gotta be street smart and book smart. Like that's why I say it's not that I didn't have options. It's just that I'm a certain type of woman. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
And it's time to turn
that
up.
Come from a certain type of family. I need a certain type of man
that can handle that.
He gotta know how to maneuver because my brothers or my daddy might say something. My sister, somebody might. If they feel like you ain't, you know what I'm saying, moving a certain way. So, yeah, I got to have a certain type of man.
Yeah, you got to have tough skin as a
Absolutely.
Man. And you got to be, like we was talking about, alpha man. You got to be a somewhat of alpha.
You got to be a man.
Stand in the room.
Because there's a lot of sassy men out here. I don't know why everybody think that that's cool or that culture is cool, but it's not. I don't want a sassy man. I want a man.
Yeah, you don't want to have to stand in a room and be intimidated by somebody's uncle or something like that. You want the uncle to look at you and be like, oh yeah, I respect that man.
Exactly. That part. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today. We truly appreciate y'all. Do not forget to tune in Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Jazzy and Meech, 101.7 The Truth. Y'all have a safe evening.
It's something you should know. I ain't one of them, baby. I'm him. And that's one thing for sure. Yeah. Pretty woman. Oh, it's almost time to go. Ooh. And I got a lot of options, baby. Oh, yeah. So don't be moving slow.